Great life is built not by revolution. A great life is built by evolution. Small and steady wins the race. What you do every day is far more important than what you do once every decade. I want you to really think about that idea. What you do every day is simply your life in miniature. And as you live every single day, so you're crafting your life. What you do over the next hours is really building your future. And if you can just get every single pocket of 24 hours right as best as we humanly can, the rest of our life is going to take care of itself. So small wins matter.
The scripture says we will eat the fruit of our words. You are planting seeds when you talk. At some point, you're going to eat that fruit. My challenge is make sure you're planting the right kind of seeds. If you want apples, you have to sow apple seeds. If you want oranges, you can't plant cactus seeds, poison ivy seeds, mushroom seeds. You're going to reap fruit from the exact seeds that you've been sowing. In other words, you can't talk negative and expect to live a positive life. You can't talk defeat and expect to have victory. You can't talk lack, not enough, can't afford it, never get ahead, and expect to have abundance. If you have a poor mouth, you're going to have a poor life. If you don't like what you're seeing, start sowing some different seeds. We may not realize it, but we're always feeding ourselves. What we watch, listen to, the people we're around, the thoughts we're dwelling on, that's feeding our inner man. If you go to lunch with people that talk bad about the boss, make fun of a coworker, put down a friend, they're feeding you gossip, feeding you jealousy, feeding you disrespect. Here's the key. Whatever you feed is going to grow. You may not like what they're feeding you. You're a nice person. But if you continue to hang around them, before long, you'll be gossiping. You'll be critical. You'll be disrespectful. Why? Because you kept feeding the wrong things. If you're always feeding negative thoughts, thinking, I'll never get well, I'll never meet the right person, you're feeding doubt, feeding mediocrity, feeding fear.
If you know exactly what you want to be, you need to spend as much time with people that are actually that already.
What it do? What it do? It's your boy back at you with another one here at the Next Level Sports Lounge. Y'all know how we do it. Y'all know how we do it. Family based. And y'all know we're gonna talk about them boys as always. Yeah. We are Cowboys Show, but we like everybody's input. Everybody in the chat, everybody that's on the panel. We listen to everybody as long as you don't come in being disrespectful and personal. That's how we do it, y'all. We love each other here. And we love everybody in the chat who's been a part of this channel since the beginning, y'all. We at y'all. We back at y'all, y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up with everybody? What's up with everybody? How's everybody mentals? You know, we have to always start it off asking everybody, how was everybody doing on today, this past week? And how's everybody mentals? Before we do anything else, we have to check on everybody. Like I said, this is a family-based channel, and this is how we do it, y'all. And we love each other. So, Jesse, how's everything going, Jesse? How's those mentals over there with you?
Well, mentals are fine. Just either freezing my ass off or getting a nice day. I mean, this is ridiculous. 80 then 30. 80 to 30. Ridiculous already. I'm tired of this. And where's the draft?
It's crazy. I was in the middle of a tornado today. Hey, I was terrified trying to hurry up and get home. It was
Did
hell
you
in the
die?
hell. No, I'm still here. You see me, right?
Okay, just
I'm
making
still
sure.
here. So, hey,
Oh, just making sure.
Dan the man. How's everything going with you, Dan? How's those mentals?
The mentals are going strong, man. I'm just loving that we are get to hear talk about the Cowboys, talk about the NFC East in general, talking about football, and talking about life because we are a family here, like Oscar said, and we are just enjoying the beauty of football and the beauty of just enjoying each other's presence. And we, like we always said, spend the day with your loved ones because you never know when you're gonna see them again. That's what we're here for.
Facts. Love it, Dan. Randy, how's everything going on with you, Randy? And how's your mentals?
Everything is great right now. I feel good, not hurting. So everything's great.
That's good. That's good to hear. Rock, how's everything going on with you, Rock? How's those mentals?
Everything good, everything good. I mean, I gotta agree a little bit with Jesse. Pain to say, but it was hot yesterday and it's cold over here in Texas. Windy, about to have a freeze storm kind of thing, like a little warning. But everything's good. Family's good. Everyone's good. Just here with the love with our family here in the chat. What's up, chat? And can't wait to get this show going.
Oscar, what's going on with you, Oscar? How you doing today? How you doing this week? And how are your mentals, my guy?
I'm doing great today. I had a good long weekend. It's getting busy season for me, but it's always great. It's nice to end the weekend up with family and friends. I mean, I know we've been on all day back and forth, but that's the great thing about what we have going here is that we just don't speak on the show, on the chat for everybody to see. We do it all day long. We do it first thing in the morning, whether it's Rock waking us up or Dan or Jesse or Randy, Vinny or whoever, or yourself. People have to know that we don't just put this on. We don't just do this to put on a show for people to come on and it's not a show. We do this all day long from 8 in the morning till 5 in the morning. Sometimes we do it on personal chats, personal phone numbers, personal, chats, whatever you want to call it. Dan is nice enough to do a Zoom for us. So I just need to everybody out there that comes in to know this is all comes from our hearts because we do this all day long.
Facts.
We just happen to spend a couple hours and put it out there for the public to see what we do. But we do this 24/7 for each other. So that's what everybody needs to understand. That's all I got to say.
Facts.
Oh, facts. Let's go to the chat. Comic Chris, what's going on, Chris? Comic Flick, what's going on with you? Taj, what's going on? My sister Diana, what's going on? Jimbo, what's good, my guy? Vinny, what's good, Vinny? Where you at, Vinny? Who else? Don't want to miss nobody. Kid Cowboy, what's good with you?
CZ, what up?
CZ, what's good, fam? What's good, fam?
Nephew Hagen in the house.
CZ, I think I appreciate the gift that you sent for me and the wife's baby girl. I think it came in today. I've been out all day. She was kind of out sleep, and so we didn't have a chance to open it yet. So she been feeling kind of on the woozy side. So, and then we got. I really don't want to. I'm gonna open it up, but I was trying not to open up boxes because we're in the process of moving. But it still got more stuff coming. So we appreciate all the gifts from you, Momo, Rhonda, Rock. We appreciate and the gifts to come, and those who weren't able to send. We still appreciate y'all. We appreciate the support. We appreciate everybody being here. And to the chat, I'm finna start asking y'all because I don't do it. But I'm asking y'all too. Y'all tell us about how y'all day has been going. How y'all been feeling today? How are you guys' mentals?
Please do. It's not just us. It's for all of you.
Yeah, y'all put that in the chat. And yeah, and that's how we always start the show. I always ask the panel, but I've never asked the chat. And I need to make it a habit of doing that too. Because y'all support the channel. Y'all been here. Y'all are family too. Y'all are also family too. So with that being said, we have to check on you guys too. Just as well as y'all come in and check on us. So yeah. What up, Theo?
And make sure you hit
What
them
up,
likes,
Theo?
people. Make sure you hit them likes.
Bert Hightower, my cousin. What's going on, Bert?
Did I see sister up in there too?
Yeah, I see her.
Yeah.
Diana, her crazy
I saw when
ass.
she first popped in. Uh-oh.
Yeah, her crazy ass.
He coming.
My wife said, squad, y'all share this to y'all social media friends. Let's get to 500 subscribers.
Facts.
That's fact. I don't have too much social media,
sis,
but I do
long
got a
time no
company
hear.
stream.
What up, D'Angelo?
Hey,
What
D'Angelo.
D'Angelo,
What's up, D'Angelo?
congratulations on your signing.
We had a lot of subscribers today, too, y'all. I think we had like 260.
Oh,
Nice,
wow.
There you
nice,
go.
nice.
Nice.
Let me
It
make
is
sure
working.
before I say
We
that.
should change that 250 subscriber and comment.
A lot of people from my wife's boutique, they came in and subscribed to the channel, and they showing their appreciation coming to the channel. We appreciate that. It's 258 to be exact, y'all. 258.
There we go.
That's my cousin Bert Hightower. Think he finna start his own fishing channel.
Oh, wow.
Me and him been talking about that. That's something that he finna get going and get started. So those who love fishing, I will be sending y'all over to his channel because that's all he
Send
does.
me over, because I'll be there.
All he does is fish, y'all, on boats, on the bank, and he fishes. That's what he do.
Oh, I can't wait to do that
Where
when
he
I
at, Lloyd?
retire. Oh my god.
He in Arkansas right now.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in Arkansas right now. My wife said, "Hey Jesse, thanks for tapping into the boutique tonight, brother."
I ain't do nothing.
So to piggyback on what everybody was saying, what's up, D'Angelo? To piggyback on what everybody was saying about the weather, yeah, I was out doing a little door dashing on my off day to get a little extra little money, y'all, and got caught up in a doggone tornado. I'm talking about hailing like it was crazy. I was terrified. I couldn't see. I was like, oh, gotta go home. So I made it back home. So yeah. Let me send this.
Fishing with Bert. Okay.
Huh?
You like fishing, Lloyd?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I really ain't been fishing. I only been fishing twice in my whole entire life. And that's when
I fished
Yeah,
like
let's set up a fishing trip.
my cousin Bert though.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, he goes fishing. Oh,
Let's set that
Blue
up.
fishing
Let's
the
set that up
Belmar.
with Bert. You listening, Bert? We're gonna set that up with Lloyd. Cause I got my rods and my license. I'm ready.
Yeah, he fishes. He fishes a lot. When I tell you he fishes a lot, he fishes a lot. But let me send this out to Rob before I forget.
Yeah, I used to fish in Long Island Sound a lot.
Yeah, me too.
I used to go down to Belmar in Jersey. We were in Belmar.
Already
Oh
said
my
that.
god, the
He's
party
good.
boats
Already
over
said
there.
that.
USA
He sent
2-1.
it.
All
Okay.
right.
Appreciate that, Blue.
So it's USA against either Italy or Venezuela. Okay.
So yeah, like I was saying, he fishes a lot. When I tell you he fish, hey,
He said I'll fish for him.
yeah, man, that's what he does. My wife said, I am the fisher in this relationship. My wife fishes. My wife, see, you got to realize my wife then grew up doing jet skis and fishing and all types of stuff. So that's what she do. She's very adventurous compared to me. I'm not skydiving. She want to do all that. I'm not doing none of that.
Hey, skydiving cool. It ain't bad at all, man.
It took my wife about a year for me to even get me on the airplane. So yeah. I'm trying.
It's not the fall that kills you, it's a sudden stop.
I'm trying to expand it. It's okay though. It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, she does all that. She's the wild one in the family. Her and my son. My son the same. I think he'll skydive, but I'm not.
See, I live right next to the lake and I don't go because it's boring going by yourself.
I would go every day if I lived by the lake. That's why I want to buy a house with a lake.
Which they could.
What up, Bruce?
What up, Bruce?
Always talking.
Hey,
Bruce. What's up, brother? Hope you're enjoying yourself. Thank you for coming.
Jesse, listen to what he said.
I know. He keeps saying that. He says this every day. You got to change your routine, brother. You really got to change your routine. It's getting
Jimbo.
ancient.
What up, Jimbo? Jimbo.
Hey, Jimbo.
What's going on with you, man?
Did everybody say how their mentals are?
Yep. Everybody has gone through the mentals.
I'm talking about that chat.
The chat. Well, not all of them, but I can tell everybody's doing well. Everybody is good conversation. See, my cousin already started with the bullshit. He a Pittsburgh Steelers fan.
Oh wow.
Blue. It's all right. Blue, put the other one back up. So I guess Lloyd was not only he was screaming with the storm today, but hey, let's read that. Who wants to have the honor to read that?
I will.
I'll read it. Y'all should have seen him on the back of the jet ski. He was down there crying and made me drop him off at the shore. Hey, before we start talking about football, I'm finna tell y'all the story. So we on the cruise. We went to Cozumel, Mexico, and we got on jet skis. So me and my wife got on jet skis. Mind you, I've never ridden on a jet ski before in my life. My wife have. So I got on the back of the jet ski with her, and her two sisters got on the jet ski together. So my wife is the type, she tried to go past to where they say you can't, the line. She tries to go away out there past the line. You know what I'm saying? To where in my mind, it's sharp out there. You ain't supposed to go out there. They said don't go out there. So I see her sisters flip off the jet ski. The waves are high because it had been storming. So my wife, she ain't trying to take it slow by me being my first time on a jet ski. She hit the motherfucker. She just hit the gas. My legs flew up like this. Once my legs flew up like this,
all you saw was Lloyd like this. Lloyd's flip flop.
I'm like, yeah, that's all you saw. I'm like, take me back to the bank. I'm like, y'all, yeah, we talking Cowboys. We just started, King, y'all. Yeah, of course we gonna talk Cowboys.
Yeah, what's up, Leo? What up, Bird Section?
What's going on, Leo? I'm
hey,
just
Leo.
story.
Got Rob A's on his way.
Let him finish the story.
Yeah, but that's why she said what she said. I told her to take me back to the damn show. I need.
Yeah, it was like Kung Fu Hustle, flip flops going in the screen.
I need to be on there. No jet skis for me, buddy. I need to be on there. So that's how that's.
You worry about that tentacle wrapping around them from behind. Pause.
So check this out, y'all. We got 34 in here right now. Let's get those likes up.
Yes, sir.
Come on, people, hit them likes. Say a spot for Rob A. He's on his way.
Hey, give me a minute, Theo, because I got 2 slots open for what we trying to show, and then Rob A coming in. So I need to keep those 2 slots open for what we got the show for as what Blue and Dan got. But then I'll see you the link. But yeah, let's get on. Let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. So I titled this show on tonight, "Stopping the Run in Dallas," the blueprint, and the blueprint is based off what I see Christian Parker is trying to build when it comes to this defense, because he's starting inside out. And if you look at a lot of Cowboy fans had a problem with Osa being traded. But the reason he was traded because Christian Parker felt as though he didn't fit the scheme by him being an undersized D tackle. And you look at the guy he brought in, which is Tito. I can't pronounce his name. I call him Tito.
Yeah, we all call him Tito.
Tito, he's over 300 pounds. Kenny Clark is over 300 pounds. Quentin Williams over 300 pounds. So he's trying to start with building this wall. And that's the main reason why a lot of people talking about how Eric can't drop back and cover. He can't cover. He wasn't brought in to do that. Even though you do that sometimes in the 3-4. What's going on, Marcus? Every time you do that sometimes in the 3-4. But at the same time, he was great in stopping the run. And that's exactly what Christian Parker is trying to build. That's what he's starting the basis off with. We ain't been able to stop the run the last 3 to 4 years. So he's coming in and trying to build what he's trying to build in stopping the run. And he's going to work himself. He's going to work with their secondary in order to get their secondary together. But we're talking about stopping the run. So I'm gonna go down the panel, and I want y'all to tell me what y'all see, and if y'all agree or if you disagree. Of course, we need to add another piece at outside linebacker. But so far, what are y'all seeing from Christian Park and what he's trying to build, starting with the front seven? Randy,
Repeat that last part again.
Sorry, we're doing
tell me what you see with Christian Park and what he's trying to build, and with the front seven.
Well, he's building inside out, which is what you have to do on a football team. He's building the middle of the line. They started last year. This year they've added. That's the reason they picked the guy up from the Chargers, and that's the reason that they traded away Osa. On the linebackers, I mean, we have a few linebackers, but we're going to need 2 linebackers.
Yeah.
But the front seven is the biggest part of the defense, because if you can get pressure on the quarterback and stop the run, then you half of your job is done. So that's what they're doing right now.
Facts. I agree. I see you over there drinking rock. I see you over there.
Nah, I ain't drinking. I'm spitting my spit bottle.
Yeah, go ahead and drink it. Go ahead and drink it, brother. I want to see that. I want to see that.
Dan, what you got for us, Dan?
Well, I agree with Lloyd's take on building the defense and stopping the run, because we needed to get rid of some pieces in order to build the defense the right way, and getting big guys like Tito and Quinnen and Kenny Clark. Those guys are over 300 pounds. Those are like brick walls.
Marcus.
Wait a minute, Dan.
Thank you.
Wait a minute, Dan. I don't mean to cut you off. Derek J is here, y'all. Shout out
Yeah, I
to
saw that.
Yep, Derek J in the house. I was about to say that. My man.
What's up, Derek J?
Derek J gave me a lot of advice when it came to this channel and starting this channel. So shout out to Derek J. I appreciate you being here and the support, man.
Hey, thank you, brother, for showing your support.
Derek J said,
Appreciate it, Derek J.
Derek J said, the bigger the better when it comes to stopping the run. Facts, Derek J.
Logan's in here.
What up,
What's up,
Logan?
Logan?
What up, Logan?
Logan in the house.
Our guy, what's going on?
Go ahead, Dan.
Continue, Dan.
So, again, stopping the run is very important, because, sacks are just a give-me at this point, because, like I said before, I think we need another defensive tackle just for depth purposes, because it looks like they're going to use Quinnen and Kenny and Tito for the main 3. But you need depth behind those defensive tackles if one of them goes down. So I think they're going to look into free agency and the draft in order to fill those holes. But I also agree with Randy as well, because you're going to have to get 2 more linebackers, whether it's through the free agency or the draft. But also, too, we need a cornerback as well, because, our secondary is the biggest issue. But right now, we got to fix stopping the run first. If we do that, the rest of the other pieces will come into place.
So before I go to the next person, to answer my cousin Bert question, how many of y'all are Dallas fans? All of us are Dallas fans except one.
Jay. Well,
Yes.
technically he's part 2. He's
Yes,
always
it's
there.
a Giants
See,
fan.
this is my
He's a
answer right here.
stepchild.
See, that's the answer right here. There's your answer.
Yeah, just a Giants fan, but all of us. But we also have other team.
You don't know
people
anything
on the
about the
panel.
Giants, but he's a Giant fan.
we
Keep it babbling, Oscar.
I love
we
you,
have
bro.
other people on
I
the panel that are other like Eagles fans, Commanders fans, whoever. We invite whoever.
Mhm. Family up in here.
It ain't no safe place just for Cowboy fans. But this is a Cowboys channel. But at the same time,
We talk about
everybody's
sports.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I appreciate that. Appreciate that comic.
And Derek J, appreciate that. He said, keep putting in the work, Lord. It'll pay off. Appreciate it.
Oh,
Most definitely. It's so far, it has been paying out, Derek J. I got a great panel. I've created a great atmosphere here. We've created a great atmosphere here. This panel that we see, and it's more than just what you see on this panel, but it's a family thing, and we always say, we don't always agree, but it is what it is.
Couple of them are in the chat.
We always can agree to disagree, though. That's one thing we can do, and
There
it
you
is
go.
what it is, and we We talk every day. So it is, yeah. This is what it is, and I love every bit of it. Rock, what you got for us?
So to piggyback to everyone, it's true is building a wall, but before you build the wall, it's before you build the house, you got to build that foundation. So that's what I see is we're building a foundation.
That's key.
Yep. And then once you got that foundation, you can build all the wall you want. I agree with Dan. We do need linebackers, but don't sleep on this crew yet. And they're doing their due diligence, looking at every crest, every corner, trying to find the right pieces. I mean, we were last on the defense. All we could do is get better. So even if we were 31st, we did better. But we're not going to do that. We're going to do better. Now, again, we're going to just get with the pieces that we need. Either is it free agent or is it maybe in the, in the draft. So he's doing a great job. He's building that lineman. Great foundation. Applause to CP.
And before we go to Oscar, I'm gonna put this chat up. There you go, Jimbo. Lord, it's been a fun platform, bro, for real. And Blue Virus has been kicking ass with the production.
Blue Virus is here.
Kind of looks great.
Yeah,
Blue Virus. He's just recovering.
Blue, say what up real quick, Blue.
Blue is here.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, Blue had surgery, y'all. So he's kind of just sitting back in the back. He's
a trooper. He's a true trooper there.
Yeah.
Facts.
He's pulling through with his surgery. Everything went well with him and everything. If you want to say something, Blue.
I'm just trying to say less as I can. I'm just trying to relax.
Okay.
No, I appreciate the chat. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate the panel. I appreciate what we're doing here, and I want to keep on growing.
Blue, just remember, you're my boy, Blue.
Hey, you guys are my guys, man.
Hey, y'all, Blue be putting in work, y'all. Blue be putting in work. He does have the channel looking like A1. That's Blue, and he love and enjoy what he do.
Yes.
Shout out to Dan too.
Let's pray for a real speedy recovery for Blue.
And Dan works with him too. Him and Dan be working together a lot. Rock be there too. But y'all know Dan is our stats guy. So him and Dan be working on stuff together. Dan puts in a lot of work too. Kudos to Dan. I want to give kudos to Dan too. Dan, he's a very knowledgeable and smart guy, y'all. And he puts in a lot of work too. Dan, like Oscar had said, Dan gets his Zoom calls together late night. I'm talking about late night, y'all. I ain't talking about no 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
No,
late night.
I'm like a slapping for that one.
And we be going for hours.
To the nitty gritty.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm always either he's waking me up, I'm waking him up, and we're making sure Dan's on top of his stuff. Blue is just Blue. Blue knows his shit. He's in it. He had his surgery, but we had his back. It took, Dan and me and him, we've been trying to get on top of stuff. But man, this channel's been growing extremely great, and we're blessed. So thank you for the chat. Thank you for the panel. Let's get it going.
And y'all excuse me because I know I've been cutting in doing the talk of the Cowboys, but I need to give credit what credit is due when it comes to the panel, when it comes to the chat. Everybody is a part of this family. Y'all.
Yes, everyone.
You have to give credit what credit is due. We love each other, and that's how we approach everything. Rock is like the fucking police.
Yes, it's more. Yeah, make sure everybody's in line.
Oscar is with the knowledgeable words that he brings. He's like the glue.
So me and Blue, we talked about it. It was more like you got Lloyd. He's the engine. We got Blue transmission. We got Dan and radio and stuff. We got Oscar, he's all the electronics and all the, like making sure everything's being together. I was more of the frame, trying to make sure everybody stay in line, do your work. I mean, if you don't got oil in your engine, how's it going to run? So everyone is part of the family, and we all have a key point, a key part of it. So it's just perfect. And we got Jesse. You know, he's one of those radio talks that sometimes you be like, "Shut up," you know what I mean?
No, Jesse's the speaker.
I'm the spare
The
tire,
speaker.
right?
That's what I'm
bitch?
saying. It's one of
This
those
is
radio
speaker.
stations like this. What the fuck this guy talking about? One of those. But he's our family, man. He's brother, even though he's a Giants fan. And we got Momo too, the
I'm
other
so sorry for
speaker.
you. That's
Yeah.
all right. Plenty of room when you want to come over.
Hey, we got amp and speaker working together when it comes
Yeah.
to Momo and Jesse. Tweeters, everything when it comes to Momo and Jesse. But
Yeah.
what's Randy?
Randy's like a headlight. Like he makes sure, you know, everything's being seen. He's the OG.
Shows the light. He shows the light.
Then we got Vinny also. Don't forget about Vinny. Vinny's another one.
He's the
I mean,
exhaust pipe. He'll let it out when he needs to let it out.
Yeah. So I mean, every part. Even we got Marcus. You know, he comes in. We also have, you know, B Dunk. Don't forget about B Dunk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This panel, you know, we grow as a family, and that's what's so great about this, you know, this channel. We don't talk just about sports. We talk a lot about a lot of things, but we'll get right back to sports. So
let's do this.
Hey, Bruce. Yeah, Vinny is the muscle. Yeah. So, Oscar, what you got to say about what we were speaking on when it came to the Cowboys? Back to football, y'all.
Well, you know, I was a little upset that we didn't go and get maybe another linebacker or so, or you know, and I was the one against overspending.
You don't in the house.
All right,
hold on, Jesse. Hold on, Jesse.
All right, so I was the one that I forgot my train of thought now. I said I was the one against overspending, you know, so I'm glad we didn't overspend. I was against the one but I was also upset that we didn't go out and get at least a linebacker to make our draft a little easier. But then CZ came on to our chat the other day and he made a great point and made me see things are totally different and made me see the vision of what Christian Park is trying to do. And the more I think about it and the more I'm watching more and more stuff, everything CZ said was 100% accurate because the way he's building the team, he's building it from the front, back, trying to stop the run, trying to contain the run. There was a reason why the Philadelphia Eagles had Hassan Reddick and he had 17 sacks and they got rid of him because he wasn't doing his assignments. He wasn't stopping the run. He wasn't doing what they were asking him to do. So it seems like Christian. So after talking to CZ, he made excellent points. And now I'm trying to see the light a little bit different. And it's making a lot more sense what Christian Park is trying to do. And let's just hope it works out. I mean, you know, not always getting the best players or the most expensive players or the name players. It's not the answer. So I'm hoping he knows what he's doing. And I think he knows what he's doing. And hopefully it works out. As upset as I was, I'm starting to feel a little bit better as we're moving along. So.
And shout out to CZ for that.
Yes, that was very
information that he provided to you. And CZ said what he said. I didn't know he had said that. That was good insight right there from CZ.
That was on our chat the other day. Yes, the other night. Yes.
Yeah. So that's good insight from CZ. And CZ, to be honest, to piggyback on what Oscar was saying about CZ, I had to think about the same thing. Me, myself, I had to go and put myself in the corner and think about those same type of things on what CZ was saying and what Leo and Warren had been speaking about, and Drew too. It pains me to say it, but and Drew too. But they made valid points when it came to Christian Parker and what he was trying to build. It may take 2 years. If you look at how he's building, he's taking his time. To be honest, he's taking his time. He's not rushing anything. He's not just because you're a good player, I'm finna bring you in or I want to bring you in. He's taking his time. He's studying. He said he wants smart players, y'all. He said he wants smart players. And the ones he done brought in so far for his IQ, from what I've been seeing and what I've heard, their IQ is up there when it comes to football. Like, a lot of people don't like the Jalen Thompson move. Well, a lot of outsiders don't like the Jalen Thompson move. But Jalen Thompson then played in his defense, and his IQ in his defense is very high. If you watch him, his IQ in his defense is very high. So I mean, I'm starting to understand what has been said about Christian Parker building this defense from CZ, from Leo, from Warren, and Drew. Shout out to Bird Section and Eagles Collective. But yeah, but I'm feeling it now. Like you said, we do need at least 2 more linebackers. Whether they get it in the draft, or I think me personally, a lot of Cowboy fans don't feel this way. I still think they got at least 1 more trade up their sleeve. I feel they at least have 1 more trade up their sleeve. And they just weighing out the options. They've been trying to get Grenard for the longest. The thing about Grenard is he's gonna be up for a contract next year. So I think with that, they're trying to weigh their options on that. What type of contract is he gonna want? Will we be able to give it to him? It's a lot of things they're playing it. They're taking their time, but at the same time, they're bringing in players. Well, the Minkah Fitzpatrick thing, Christian Parker didn't want him. That was a Christian Parker call. He didn't want Minkah Fitzpatrick. We wanted Minkah Fitzpatrick. I wanted Minkah Fitzpatrick. Christian Parker didn't. What up, B-Dunk? So I'm willing to sit back. I don't care what nobody say about Jerry Jones didn't want to play this player. Jerry Jones, no. I'm willing to sit back because I'm putting this all right now. These next 3 years, to me, it's not about Jerry. It's not about Steven. It's about Shotty, and it's about Christian Parker. And the culture that they're trying to build here in Dallas and what they bring to the table. When it comes to Shotty, we shouldn't see the same offense that you put out on the field last year, because it was times where you should have ran and you didn't. It was times where you should have ran screens and you didn't. It was times in the red zone where you dropped back the pass 4 times. We shouldn't see the same. Learn from your mistakes, Shotty. I think you did good your first year. As a head coach, first-year head coach. I think now that that's under your belt, let's progress and get better. Learn from your mistakes. And that's how I see it. But yeah, back to the defense. I think I feel that they got one more trade, if not 2. I think they got at least 1 more trade.
I say 2, Lloyd. I already want to say it right now. 2 for you. Okereke, even though he wants so much a bunch of money, that's not going to happen. So he's eventually have to sign with somebody. And Josh Sweat. Imagine them 2 together.
Okay.
No. We're not bringing you up, Momo. We got enough speakers.
Boy, can I piggyback what you said?
That's food for thought for me. Honestly, food for thought.
All right, go ahead, Dan.
So I'm in agreement with Lloyd that I do think that they have another trade up their sleeves. I just don't know what it is, because it could be a player that we haven't talked about before. Because you know how Jerry and Steven are. They're kind of like, well, we like to make that big splash, but then at the same time, they usually talk from one side of the ear to the other side of the ear. So I'm kind of like, maybe they got to stick to their word on this. If they do, then we'll praise them for it. But if they don't, then we have to hold them accountable for it as well.
2 things. I agree with you, Dan. 1. And 2, I'm still upset you shaved, bro.
Really?
Nah, but I think they're trying to do that one splash thing, because a lot of people are complaining. You got the reporters, you got the fans, you got a lot of people complaining. Where's that splash? Come on, Jerry. So he's going to have to do that splash. Bite the tongue, get somebody really, really good that we may not even thought about, or make that splash in the draft. But we got to do something, because the best thing is for us to win. That's the whole point, is to get to the Super Bowl. So if we got CP and we did all this picking up these coaches, and man, we got to get the players for them. Let them cook. Let them do their job. The whole league does it. Why can't we? So it's time to do something
My
different,
team is.
Jerry.
Yeah.
No,
Mixed Matrix in the house.
Master Eagle. No, we ain't scared of Momo. Momo.
No, we're not. Momo's family.
With all the he's family, y'all. But with all the brain he got, all you got to do is look in the group chat and he'll see it.
Exactly. It's right there.
I just had to text him. Like Momo don't use all of his brain, but he got a lot of brain, but he don't use all of it. That's one thing.
He's educated. He got brains.
What's going on, Miss Matrix? What's going on, Laura?
Hi, Miss Matrix. How are you?
Yep. Anybody else got something to say? Randy, you got anything to say?
Well, I'm just trying to think about what I want to say about Momo, but I think I better wait.
Comic makes a good point.
He like Phyllis the cat, a bag of tricks, huh?
Comic makes a good
Momo's in a regular chat.
He says they were almost on Crosby, so that tells me they have a splash move.
I'll send it to him.
I don't know when though.
I just reposted it.
Crosby.
I agree. We almost came away with Crosby, but again, the Raiders said no to our first offer, and they took the Ravens offer, but then the Ravens backed out because of the injury problem. So
there you go, Momo. I send it to you directly, so there should be no excuse.
What up, Bobby? What up, Bobby?
What's up, Bobby?
Bobby said Cowboys want to make noise, but not enough.
Yeah, I respect.
They haven't made any.
I respect your opinion, Mr. Bobby.
Yeah, but we got to make that noise, man. I mean, we are moving different. So
yeah.
Lord, can you read Jimbo's chat? Jimbo's chat.
Where's Jimbo?
Right here. When it says it's also about bringing in the right players. You see it?
Okay, I can read it. It's also about bringing up the right players into the locker room, guys that are gonna buy into the new defense. Is it an easy defense? It's a ton of communication and switching assignments involved.
Yeah, so he's taking his time, like Lloyd said. It's the way to build it.
It's a great point, Jimbo. It's a great
What
point.
up,
Uncle Drew?
What up, Drew?
What up, Drew?
Momo coming here with his name twerking for a win.
No.
What do you say?
Look at his name.
Is
Momo's in here.
twerking for a win. That's Momo. Twerking for a win is his name.
Well, Momo, I swear you better not do that shit in the Airbnb.
He'll do it.
Look.
Here we go.
Look, here we go. Yeah, y'all are the most.
Here we go.
Y'all smart men. I told y'all. Y'all got a seat right here next to the. I got so many chairs here. Y'all can sit by me. The door is open. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Don't take the red pill. Brainwashed. Don't be. Jerry Jones and Jim Jones are related. Y'all know that.
Who's Jim Jones?
This is
Jim Jones.
And this is a great point by Leo. And I appreciate this from Leo. So Leo said the offseason activity thus far is notable. Regardless of the success of that activity, the fact that they've been this kind of active, you guys have a reason to be excited.
Exactly. Facts, Leo.
I'm a little excited about it for sure.
Oh,
I'm right, Leo.
I'm about to leave off this bullshit.
Here you go.
I'm just saying.
I feel the same way.
Momos.
I'm excited about it. I've been
excited. If you, it's like going to the service. If you ain't had no kumquat in 8 weeks, and the first one you get, this is the best you ever had. This is the best you're ever going to get.
What's a kumquat?
Don't even go there.
You know what it is. Is that long, Randy?
Hey, Randy,
I'm sorry.
Hey, Randy, it's twerking for a win. That's what it is. Just twerking for a win.
I understand. You understand, Momo. I understand. Randy understands. Everybody else.
Hold on. What did the Lord say?
Can I ask one
I want
question?
to see you twerk.
No, that ain't gonna happen. I just want to ask one question, Lloyd. Is that black guy in the back with your chicken?
Oh, don't do that, Momo. We said that. Momo, we said that, Momo.
Don't do it, Momo.
Don't do it. We said not live, bro. Come on.
Oh God.
I
That's
can't stand
it.
him. I love Momo, but I can't stand his ass sometimes. I love him, but I can't stand him.
Change it.
Don't
Let's go
open the
somewhere else.
toothpaste there, buddy. Don't open the toothpaste.
I did. And then he tried to keep a straight face with it. Look at
I can't.
Oh shit! I can't deal with you, man.
All right, what's up, Daryl? First time I see you here.
I think he's new to the new.
Yeah, says like Mike Fixer says, like the cake bake.
Ooh.
Yep.
That's
what
a
Mike
good.
Fisher
That's
said.
a good way of looking
What
at
up,
it.
Daryl? Yeah, this is my first time seeing him here, man. Appreciate you coming in, man, and supporting the channel.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome in.
So, with Jalen Thompson, you got Kobe Durant, and then you get PJ Locke.
Yep. Hey,
sister, how y'all feel about those three picks, those three pickups? I'll let y'all go. But I like them, but I'll let y'all go. Then we can talk further about those three picks and what they was brought in for. Let's start with Oscar this time.
Well, like you said, we're building it slow. I mean, I think like CZ said that don't underestimate that the defensive end. I mean, look, like you say, we're building it slow, and I have no problem with that. I was the one that always said don't overspend, and I know some people in the chat upset that I said that, but there's a reason. I guess there's a reason. He seems like he's doing everything the right way. And like I said, it's amazing. It took Eagle people to explain to us how Christian Parker is building the defense, and that's why it's good that we do these shows together. Sometimes they try to explain it to us, and we get upset because we're thinking they're trying to tell us what we don't want to hear, but it's sometimes they're just giving us knowledge on how their defense worked. And after listening to them, like you said, Leo and Drew and CZ, it made a lot of sense how he's building it. And like, you can't underestimate, the defensive end that we got, because he's there for a reason. He's not there to get 10, 12 sacks, 14 sacks. That's not what the defense is for. So I'm good with that so far. And the back end, I'm also good with that. Like I said, I'm still upset about a couple of the linebacker situation, but let it all fall into place. Let it all go nice and slow and see what happens. See what we got by September. And then, like you said, and even at that point, you can't really get upset because, like Drew's been telling us, it's going to take time anyway. If we're expecting to do everything in a month or two and have a championship defense by September, that's not realistic. We don't want to hear it because we want to win today. Every team wants to win today. Every fan wants to win today, but that's not realistic. We got to step back, listen to the people that have been through it and explain to us that it's going to take time. And this is the right way of building it, not just going out and getting 6, 7 high-priced defenders just to make us happy and just to make the fans happy. And then that's not the way it's built. It took Jimmy Johnson 3-4 years to build that team, remember? So I've been through that. I was through the 1 in 15 years. So I see now what the Eagle team explained to us, and it makes a lot of sense. So kudos to them, CZ, Drew, Leo, and everybody else that, gave us.
Warren, too. Shout out to Warren.
Very knowledgeable. Yeah, I wish he was in here. Yeah.
Yeah, and Jimbo.
I'm just saying the people that are in here.
Yeah, Jimbo. Yeah, like, that's us when we're able to have a sensible conversation, a real conversation about football. Like the last conversation that we had, that was that was a
good show.
It's not gonna always be like that, but that shows that we can come together and we can actually listen to what they have to say, along with them listening to what we have to say. Like you said, Austin, we did finally take in. It took maybe not for all Cowboy fans, but it took them to explain to us like the process when it comes to Christian Parker. Because I wasn't trying to hear it at first. To be honest with you, I wasn't. But looking at what's been transpiring with the pickups, with the trades, like what they said then, now makes a whole lot of sense to me. Dan, what you got to say?
So the moves that we made for the secondary and Thompson, PJ Locke, and Kobe Durant. I'm very intrigued by Kobe Durant a lot. I've seen how he plays when he was with the Rams. He's a very solid cornerback. He can play outside, he can play inside, and he can play the. And I think it's very, very, it's very important to have a CB like that because you got to have that versatility, which that's always been used a lot in the NFL. In terms of Jalen Thompson, I didn't know about him at first because I had to go look back into the archives and see how he did. And the numbers showed that he is a very, very good tackler at safety. He had like 92 tackles with Arizona last year, which is pretty impressive. And that means that he's a hard-hitting safety, which that's very important. When you look at it, the safety's job is to go up top, is that there are the quarterbacks up top and controlling the secondary because that safety has to go help that corner in terms of if that corner gets beat, the safety has to come over and help him out. So all in all, I like the moves that they made in that regard, but I still think that they need to go get a defensive back, whether it's by free agency or in the draft, because I think that we need to set that up for success.
But you also have Josh Sweat floating around that's trying to get to Green Bay. You should snag his ass up. Eagle guys know what I'm talking about.
Well,
it'll be a good addition to you guys.
But did you hear what CZ told Oscar? What's the point of going to get him when CZ told Oscar what he gave the info that he gave to Oscar about it, and it was based off stuff.
Didn't see that.
Now that's what Oscar was speaking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what Oscar was saying. Yeah.
Yeah, he spoke about like how they was willing to let Josh Sweat go because he
No, that was Hassan. That was Hassan Reddick.
Oh, okay, Hassan.
That was
Reddick.
getting to 17 sacks.
Is Josh Sweat a free agent?
No, but he's been. They rumored that trying to trade him. The Eagles are trying to get him back. But see, the thing is, we're not.
Green Bay's trying to get him.
Right. We're not a player away from having the Eagles can plug in a guy like Josh Sweat, get him back, get him 12, 14. That's what they need. We're not that one player away. So would it make sense for us? I don't know at this point. Maybe next year, once we have a whole Christian Parker gets his defense together and we have some of the pieces. I'm not saying all because I don't know. I can't tell the future. If we have the piece, then you can go get a guy like Crosby. I'm not saying Crosby himself, a guy like Crosby to come in and then put the finishing touches on. We're not ready for a guy like Crosby or even a Sweat at this point. I'm not saying a guy like Sweat won't help, but I don't think we're ready. We're just going to waste money and careers at this point. We're not ready. We still have a lot building to do. Once we're building, and then you bring in the final pieces like Jimmy Johnson did with Charles Haley or whoever you decide to bring in to put you over the top and make you that dominant or that, respectable defense at that point. We're not that one or two players away. We're still a few players away. Once we get those in and Christian Parker sees what he has, I'm going by the knowledge of what I watched McDonald build in Seattle. They showed a whole clip about him, how he built that defense and the vision he had. And they're building it from the front to the back, like CZ explained to us. And I watched that. So that's why I can, piggyback off what CZ says. You build in the front. So let's build the front, linebackers, and then the cornerbacks. That's the same way they build it in Seattle. That's the same way they build it in Philly. It worked for those two teams. So not saying it's going to work for us and we're going to win a Super Bowl. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. But to get better, that's the proper way of building it. And you're not doing that in one free agency, and you're not doing that in one draft class. It's going to take you a little time to do it. So you just got to be patient and wait. And believe me, I'm just like everybody else, impatient. Every fan base wants to win, especially us that we haven't won in so long. So we'll just see what happens. That's all.
And I agree with that
It's good
wholeheartedly.
conversation. That's all.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly and what Oscar just said. Like at some point in time, you got to sit back and look at what's going on and be realistic about the situation. I like what they've been doing, though it may not be major to anybody else, but like Leo was saying, it's major to me because like we usually wait 2 weeks after free agency is started to even pick up somebody. And if we did pick up somebody, C plus players, C plus or lower. I like what Christian Parker is doing. So far, I like what he's been doing, and I think it's much more to come. It might not be all in this year, just like Oscar was speaking about. It's a process. Rome wasn't built in a night, in a day.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a process. It's a process. What you got for us, Rock?
Ultra Cowboy in the house.
I mean, it's facts. What he's saying. I mean, if we did get those pieces that we needed, a couple of linebackers or whatever, then that'll give us a great opportunity to go to the draft and do BPA, best player available. You know what I mean? So that at the moment we're not there. We just gotta just trust what he's doing. I mean, he did, just like they were saying before, it didn't take 1 year; it took a couple years to build, a foundation. So we just gotta let him cook, let him do what he gotta do, and let him continue to, pick the players he really needs. He knows what his system. We don't know yet. This is different for us. So we are moving differently. So, if it's in the draft, or maybe there is a trade or two coming. We don't know. But it's facts what Oscar's saying. I mean, that's why we talk about this all the time, all day. We do our due diligence and, we love our Cowboys. That's all we can say. So no matter what, whatever they do, we got to stand behind them. If we win, whatever we do. So, yeah, I'll let someone else go.
And this is some of the same things that Randy was speaking about. Randy, what you got for us?
Well, I'm going to just say this. I played sports my whole life. And if you get the right combinations in that locker room, I don't give a damn whether it's the first year, second year, third year. That's all that's going to matter. And if they mesh well, it ain't going to matter. You're not going to have to wait 2 or 3 years. It can happen right away. This is a different NFL than it was 20 years ago. Teams go from worst to first now like it's nothing. So if we get that defense right, and we make the right choices in the draft, we can be right there. Don't kid yourself. I don't think that we're that far away where we can't compete with everybody else in the NFC. So that's my thought.
So what you saying, Randy? You calling me a liar?
What I'm saying, Rock. Pretty much. What I'm saying, Rock, is we can
you're
win.
Right. You're right. Because of the Patriots.
We're not that far away.
The Patriots did it, and so I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Still call me a liar though.
I'm not. And see, that's the mindset that I had. Like at the beginning, I'm like I don't believe it has to take 2 years, 3 years. But to calm myself down, that's just me because I get nice dog right there, Randy.
Thank you.
To calm myself down because I get crazy with it because I'll be so disappointed if if I set my expectations here and it don't get there. I get really pissed off when it comes to the Cowboys because that's what I've been used to in the past.
We're fans.
So I had to, this is me personally. I'm not saying that the defense cannot change within a year because it's possible. I seen Dan Quinn do it with the Dallas Cowboys. So it's possible. I seen Seattle Seahawks do it within a year. It's possible. I seen the New England Patriots do it within a year. So it's possible. I seen Jacksonville Jaguars do it within a year. So yeah, it's possible. But the disappointment that I've seen when it comes to the Cowboys, I have to bring it down a notch in order for me to stay sane when it comes to them. And that's just me. But that's a good point, Randy. And you are right about what you said. But I had to bring it down a notch. What you got, Dan?
Well, I feel like that I don't think we are done making moves to this point because I feel like that if we stop what we're doing now and go to this draft with needs, then it's basically going to be like, well, you're taking a risk, but at the same time, the draft is an if. That's the biggest thing. And draft is like lottery. Like, for example, you go get a Powerball slot at a gas station, and you go out there and pick the best numbers, and if those numbers get called, you win $1 million or $1 billion. But if you don't get it, well, then boo-hoo, that's on you. You just wasted $2 to $3 on it.
Come on with it, Dan. Come on with it, Dan.
I'm just saying, draft lottery, you don't know what you're going to do in this draft. I'm
I hear
telling
your
you.
analogies over there, Dan.
The draft class is basically
Speaking
like
facts.
this draft class
Copywriting that, damn Dan.
is basically a crapshoot. I'm looking at 27, which that draft class is supposed to be massive. Because I believe that if you look at what the Cowboys are doing, they're not only building for this year, but they're building for next year as well. Because remember, we don't even know how long we got because that window is closing. But I do think with the fact that we have Christian Parker on this staff, I think our defense is going to be younger, faster, and physical in order to bring the championship here in Dallas. May not be this year, could be next year. We don't know.
Dan, you got 3 years. As per Walker Wade, it said the same thing. You got 3 years to get, because your quarterback is getting long in tooth. You got 3 years to get your shit organized.
Facts.
Good one, Dan. Hey, Dan. I see you over there, boy. You bringing that smoke over there, boy. I see you, Dan.
Hey, I had to bring up the Powerball reference because you know how
And
that
if I'm copywriting that again, Dan. Go me. Love you, Dan. Just messing. But it's true. But it's true what he's saying. It's true. Like I said, picks are ifs. They're not really what they're going to be. Rarely, but you gotta take a choice. Roll the dice.
Okay, can I say something, Lloyd?
Go ahead, Oscar.
Out of all those high-priced free agencies that were signed last year, I don't remember how many there was, 20, 30, whatever they were, 6, 7 of them that I wanted on the Cowboys, 2 of them panned out, maybe 3. Most of them are going to get cut because they got overpaid. Other ones didn't pan out in that system. You know, they have to. I'm not saying you don't need a free agent, a high free agent to make your team better, but our team is not at that point. So you go back to guys that got signed last year. None of them, except for 2 or 3 guys, worked out. Like a guy like Sweat, Milton, but there were plenty of guys that didn't work out. And again, I'm going to go back and say again, I know everybody's impatient and our window's closing. I understand, but we got to try. See, I'm with Ultra. That's why I'm upset with Jerry, that he could have did a little bit more better for us in free agency on the defensive side. So we could have went and maybe got a wide receiver. If Lemon's there at 20 or 12 and we need to get him, we could go get him. And then it gives you more options. Now you can take phone calls for Pickens, get a 2 and a 3 or 1 and a 2 or whatever the case is. By him not doing, like Drew says, he didn't open up his checkbook. I understand he's talking about paying Pickens, but I'm talking about opening up his checkbook to get us, could have got us at least another linebacker in free agency, another impact player on defense. So now we wouldn't have to draft all defense. We could have left our options open and got maybe a Love if he fell to us, best player available. Or I would rather go more wide receiver because then it gives you more options. You got a team that's desperate like Buffalo, or I'm just throwing teams out there. I don't know what teams need what at this point. I haven't gone over it. But it leaves you open to options where somebody's desperate to call you and offer a 1 and a 2 or 1 and a 3 for Pickens. It gives you more options. And it seems to me by him not opening up his checkbook left us a little tied with the options when now we have to go defense just to have a compatible team. Even though it's going to take a couple of years, this is a different point that Dan just brought up. It makes sense what he's, we all have our opinions. So what I say might make sense to some people. What he says might make sense to other people. It all makes sense. You can go either way with it. If you would have just signed all the defense and spent the money, it would have gave us more options to do. But since he didn't at this point, now we're stuck taking whatever. We have to draft defense. If we don't, we're not even going to have a compatible team out there if he doesn't draft defense. So that's where I'm agreeing with Ultra. He should have did a little bit more on defense where it would have gave us the options to draft whatever we wanted on offense. Whoever's the best player out there at 12 whoever the best player at the time at 20, that's who you go get. Now our hands are a little bit tied, where we're going to have to take a defensive player because I don't even know who, we didn't even find one linebacker. One linebacker would have made this whole draft look totally different. So what Dan is saying makes 100% what everybody's saying. There's two ways of looking at it. Depends which way you want to look at it. But I'm agreeing with Ultra. We should have just went and did a little bit more, so we could have went best player available, and we could have took a lemon at that point, and then could have saved us.
Go
ahead,
brother Oscar. I could dangle Thibodeau there. Got what you got.
I won't give you my
30
socks for Thibodeau. I'm only kidding. I'm just saying, we could have had more options if he would have did just one more, 2 moves. But like Dan says, maybe he's got 1 or 2 moves up his sleeve. We don't know yet. But you want to have the best options when it comes draft time. So, and if you pass on a guy like Lemon, and then he becomes a superstar, and you could save yourself $35 million. That's the way to go. Because now I can go get 2 defensive players for that $35 million.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
Great facts, Oscar.
Go ahead, y'all. Read some of the chats.
Daryl says, I called the Micah pick.
Yeah, recently, yeah.
My gut feeling was correct on that pick. My gut feeling will be correct on this pick. He's probably talking about Sonny Styles. If he falls to 12, he would be the pick.
Don't be surprised we pick him up.
Ultra says we didn't need Booker. We took Booker over Golden. We didn't need easy. They went easy. Shoddy is all about BPA. Yeah.
Booker helped your offensive line.
I'm glad Booker we did pick him.
They say the Cowboys like
Next one.
CJ Allen.
Like who?
CJ Allen.
The linebacker from Georgia.
I like CJ Allen.
Yeah, I like him too. If we're not able to get Sonny Styles, then that's my next option right there is CJ Allen.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Plus too, our linebacker coach Deribe, his last name, he's from Georgia. He knows CJ Allen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about
Caleb?
Caleb Downs would be nice, but I think he'll be gone before we pick.
So
But no, remember he's dropping like a fly because of so-called social media bullshit. That's what it's doing to everybody. I told you social media is going to be a key factor in this shit.
the Cowboy, the Cowboys, they're high on Omar Cooper too. They're high on Omar Cooper.
Yeah, he's the rookie out of Indiana.
Oh, I forgot about him.
They're high on him. He had a visit with the Cowboys. They're high on him. I think he had a visit.
They also had several other visits as well.
Yeah, we already had a visit with Sonny Styles already.
Or just said Styles is not making it to 12. I don't see it happening neither.
I don't see it happening
telling
either.
you.
So, also, you think they'll take Omar Cooper Jr. over CJ Allen?
I think it's because Ultra is one. I think the reason why Ultra said Omar Cooper is because he thinks that you can trade Pickens for either the 2 firsts or get a first and a second, because he thinks that
I can see that.
He thinks that you should be able to pay a receiver $35 to $40 million a year.
But right now the running price is 30. And Puka hasn't got paid yet.
Well, we can't speak about Puka because his contract ain't till next year, and Jackson Smith it ain't till next year. So yeah. I mean, next year it'd be a whole total different story.
Yep, the rumblings.
Okay.
Your Cowboy was negative shit.
Yeah.
That's all right.
I will say one thing, though. If the Cowboys think that this is not their year, then it would be in the best interest to try to get what you can for Pickens and draft Cooper if you have to, because if they don't feel that we're that close, then go out and get a couple of big picks for next year when the draft is supposed to be the greatest draft in a long time. So that's my thought on that.
But you're not as bad as in the boat they have with AJ Brown right now with the Eagles right now, and they're like in stalemate. And coming to find out, well, not saying, but if they push it down some ways, don't be surprised if he goes bye-bye, because the money drops every month. Drops.
So I pretty much have a question for the panel and for the chat. Where is all this money coming from Jerry? Like, he restructured all the contracts, restructured Dak, he restructured Lamb, he already restructured Tyler Smith, and he restructured Steele, and he restructured Kenny Clark. Again, well, you have all this money in the world, and yet you said you were going to make a big splash. We haven't seen that yet. So where is this money coming from?
Well, I'm gonna say
no. Where is it?
Big splash, no. Splashes, I feel yes. Big splash, no. Splashes, big splashes, no. But splashes, yeah. Like I said, I don't think he want to put all his ducks in a row with one player. You got to look at the players that's been signed. Really has set markets with like you never expected Owe Adafe Owe to get what he got, or Jalen Fields to get what he got. Even Devin Lloyd. This was Devin Lloyd's, and I was one of the ones that wanted Devin Lloyd, but this was his only year. How we speak about George Pickens, this was his only year where he's been like he was. This was Devin Lloyd's only year where he was played the way he played. And who's to say he was with Jacksonville? Who's to say bringing him over to this scheme that he would have actually fit? Now, I'm one of the ones that wanted him, but I'm just asking a question because it makes a whole lot of sense. This was his best, most productive year, and he was with Jacksonville. Was Jacksonville running the 3-4 or was they running the 4-3? Those are the type of things that you got to take into consideration. Right. That's why I said I'm trusting Christian Parker and what he's trying to build here. If that makes any sense.
It does.
I would have loved to have Devin Lloyd. But I also have to realize and look at the situation like we had Devin Lloyd had to actually fit in this scheme. We don't know. We really don't know.
So, would you suggest that Greenyard would be the quote unquote big splash, or would it be a splash?
I would look at it as being a splash. A big splash is somebody like bringing Max Crosby over.
Yeah,
that's a big splash. But bringing in necessary pieces, like Rashawn Gary or Jonathan Thompson, those are splashes. Those are splashes, but they're not big splashes. If that makes sense. Anybody disagree? Anybody agree?
I agree.
They are big splashes. I agree.
Lloyd, I don't know if we're ready for that big splash yet. Why Jerry opens his mouth
in the house?
Yeah, but I don't think we're ready for that big splash yet. You know, if you would have brought Hendrickson in for 1 year, $25 million, okay, is that a big splash? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But is that the answer right now? You know, we're not, like, we'll go back to what I said 10, 15 minutes ago. We're not that one big splash player away. If we were, I'm with everybody here. Let's go get him. I don't care who it is. Go get me Max Crosby Myles Garrett for 3 number ones, if that's the answer. But we're way far from there. You know, I'm not saying it can't be turned around. Listen, I seen a 30th ranked defense with Dan Quinn with 2-3 player difference, and they were ranked 7th the next year, and we went 12-5. I know it can be done. Brother, Seattle did it. New England did it. A lot of teams did it. Hold on, Jesse. I'm not done, Jesse. You know, a lot of players did it. I'm sorry. A lot of teams did it. So it can be done, but we're not that one player away. Remember, when we turned that defense around to, you know, from 30th to 7th, and we went 12-5 those straight years, that was that part. We got Parsons that year. So if we hit, we get a guy like Parsons, and then we get another good draft pick at 20, then we can start talking, but we don't know that yet. So for
But
us to
Oz,
say that, we don't know yet. So why make a big
But-
splash when we don't right now don't know?
So,
Go ahead.
so,
but Oz,
so,
seeing how the okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Lloyd.
go ahead, Jesse.
Yeah,
Seeing
Jeff,
what you guys been moving around with that money, we're moving that money around. Something got to be happening. You got some money. They've been throwing money right and left, waiting, storing money
they
for
got
something. So
upfront money stashed, but that goes back to Dan's point. Then doing all these moves, we didn't restructure a lot. We still got 3-4 more guys we can take money from. We got Quentin Williams. If you sign Pickens, we got money. We still have another 30-40 millions we can grab, and added that to that. But like Dan is saying, you're doing all these moves. So what are you doing with the money? But is it wisely to spend it all right now for a splash move when we're not ready? We don't even know what Christian Parker is going to be able to do with the players we have. We don't know what Revel's going to be capable of. We don't know what Overshown's going to be capable of. We don't know if Bland is going to be great in this system, especially with his foot injury. We don't know if those 3 players are going to be available to us. So if they're not available the way we want them to be available, then we got to go a total different direction with our money. So to spend money right now, and we don't know what we need. We don't know if Revel's going to hold up. We're hoping he does. We don't know if Overshown's going to hold up. And if Revel doesn't, now we need another cornerback. So for us to spend money right now makes no sense because we don't know what we need. We're depending on 3 players right now that we don't know if they're going to be there week 4. And then we're gonna go ahead.
No, finish. Go ahead, finish. Go ahead.
No,
Finish.
then we can go a different direction without money. Like you said, you got a lot of cuts June 1st. Now, is it smart to spend all our money June 1st either? No, because again, we have to see what product we have on the field first. Because again, we have 3 players that are up in the air. We don't know what they're going to do. And then to spend the money on all linebackers, and then the linebackers we have play great, and now we need corners, but we have no money left, is not the right now we have to see what product we have on the field. And then go out and little by little add to that and spend your money accordingly. To spend it just to spend it makes no sense at all.
That's the other thing.
Exactly.
It's the product. You got to see the product is not finished yet. You got to see what the product is.
And see the piggyback on what Oscar and Dan was saying, like I wholeheartedly agree with it. It's just like in Cincinnati, they was running a 4-3, right? And you got your boy Trey Hendrickson. I was one of the ones that wanted him. Once again, he's running a 4-3. He never dropped back in coverage. So those outside linebackers, ends, gonna have to be able to drop. Did he really fit the scheme? Did Trey Hendrickson really fit the scheme that Christian Parker is trying to build? So that goes back to say what you and Oscar, why rush into spending all this money when the players is not fitting the scheme? They're taking their time and doing their due diligence.
Yep.
All right, let's get Vinny. What you got to say, Vinny?
Oh, so you're saying that all these free agents that were out there that we didn't sign are not going to fit our scheme? Like all the ones that we didn't sign that we could have, all of them didn't fit our scheme?
No, I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying what I'm saying is I think Christian Parker is taking his time in evaluating the players that are free agents, and he's evaluating the ones that's going to be the post 1st June cuts. So if you look at who's going to be cut and you look at the free agents that's available, I think he's picking the players that he feel can fit the scheme, the ones who can catch on and be smart to the scheme he's trying to build. Like I said, I wanted Devin Lloyd. I wanted Trey Hendrickson. I wanted all those players, those good players, Quay Walker. I wasn't sold on the Kobe Dean, but I wanted Quay Walker. Like I wanted these players. But that's why I said I'm allowing Christian Parker. I'm sitting back and allowing Christian Parker to do his thing. I'm watching and I'm observing. I'm seeing what he's building. And all I can do is just be patient because the season hadn't even got close to starting yet. So I'm sitting back and I'm watching. I'm letting him cook like he's been doing, allowing him to do his thing. And I'm going to see firsthand when we start the season and what we have and how this team progress on defense. That's all I can do at this particular time, because if he didn't see fit for to bring these players in, I can't do nothing but go off what he's been doing, because we had the worst defense in the league. I don't think it can get any worse. I think he's a great teacher. I think he's a great I think he's gonna be a great defensive coordinator. So my thing is, yeah, I'm not saying that we couldn't bring in these players. I don't think that I think it's all. I think Christian Parker has a big say so in these players. Go ahead, Vinny.
I just found it that out of all those players, there's not a CP player that wouldn't have helped his team now. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying, everyone, you got to bring everybody in. But out of all those free agents that were signed, there's not, a couple, another linebacker or a corner that we could have brought in that would have helped, where Oscar said would be able to pick best player available. We could have picked a wide receiver at 12 or whatever, at whatever we wanted to. We could go any direction. You know what I mean? But right now it's pigeonhole us right into going to defense almost right now, that we'll get to pick, a 12 defense and a number 20 at defense. Instead of saying, okay, we have a defense, let's go get an offensive guy. Let's go get a Love if he happens to drop, or a Lemon or Tyson or anybody at that point. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying that he should go get everybody in free agency. I just find it hard that they didn't give him a little bit more help. That's all. You know what I mean?
So are you willing, would you have been willing to, and like I keep saying, I keep referring to myself because I was the one, like, go spend this money. But was you willing to pay Jalen Phillips the money that he got, or
No, I agree.
Even Devin Lloyd, the money that he got?
I don't know if I'd want to go that high either.
So those are the players that went off in the first 2 days. And see, that's what I've been looking at. Now, I mean, it's other players out there. So, Vinny, tell me, what other than those three, what other players would you have like to bring in? Of course, we all wanted Quay Walker. We all wanted Quay Walker. I don't know how that didn't go through. They even offered him a contract. I just don't understand how that didn't go through. He chose the Raiders.
Did they offer him a contract? Did they, huh?
Yeah, from what I heard and what I've seen, I think the Raiders offered him a little bit more. And offered after he took the Raiders deal, and they went to their next option, which was Nakobe Dean. They offered Nakobe Dean the same type of contract that the Raiders did, but Nakobe Dean wanted to go play with Quay Walker. So they was trying to get Quay Walker, but I don't think they was willing to bring in both. Yeah, we got outbid. That's why I don't like D'Angelo. That's why I don't like for the Cowboys to get into a bidding war when it comes to
because they lose.
We always gonna lose. Always gonna lose. So I'm willing to make the necessary trades in order to get the players that we need, because we always gonna lose when it comes to bidding for players. We always lose. Well, go ahead, Vin.
No, go ahead. I can't think of one right now. I'm just looking at the free agents that are coming up on the crawl on my TV. So I wanted to see who's there. But no, that was just my thing, is he could have done a little bit more, a little bit more name players. Doesn't have to pay top dollar, but he could have done a little better, I think. But, I'm starting to get a headache with all this free agency and should we do this and should we do that? I just want to get to the friggin' draft and let's go. You know what I mean? We're winning the Super Bowl, by the way. Just want to let you know.
Oh,
that's all. We're winning the Super Bowl. Delusional or not, we're winning the damn Super Bowl. I'm going in that way. Ultra, he knows me. Ultra knows we're winning the damn Super Bowl.
Love the optimism, Vinny. I love the optimism.
Hey, Vinny,
yes, sir.
You sound like a robot, Randy.
Robot.
I couldn't hear you.
Hey,
What am I drinking?
what are we doing, Vinny?
We're
No,
winning
what
the
are we
damn
doing?
Super Bowl. Winning the damn
Oh,
Super
okay. That's
Bowl.
what I thought you said.
I
That's
gotta
right.
yell it. Yes.
Oh wow.
What are we doing? Yes. I'm with you. Let's go.
Let's go.
You guys. you in spite of Dak, we're winning the damn Super Bowl. How's that?
You damn right.
What was that vulture saying? Looney Tune? No.
Ultra used to say we're winning the Super Bowl. I don't know about this year, but I know we used to.
Yeah.
Ultra don't believe that we can win a Super Bowl with Dak.
No, he says that
No,
we're
he doesn't
not.
like that.
That's what he said. He's
Vinny a fool. Yeah.
My wife
All the way to
said
the Super Bowl.
my wife said the Lulu.
Lulu?
She said the Lulu. She's saying delusional. You know, she a
Well,
Vikings
maybe the
fan.
Vikings will win it. The Vikings could
Say it,
win,
Vinny.
oh, wow.
right? The Vikings could win it.
They ain't
too.
gonna
I
win
think that's being a
nothing,
little
man.
delusional
Wow.
too.
They ain't gonna win nothing. The Vikings ain't gonna win nothing.
You know, can I say
That's
this?
good.
She
Can I
gonna
say
come in
this?
here mad at me in a few minutes. Watch.
Can I say this too about the draft that's coming up? It would not surprise me if Dallas drafts an offensive lineman in the later rounds because they do need depth on that offensive line. They do need it. Well, I mean, you got DJ Bass, you got other guys that are depth, but I'm just talking about the tackles for depth, because you got Robert Jones, who's a free agent. You got I don't know if Adeniji is a free agent, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm so tired of drafting offensive linemen. It's ridiculous. Look,
I know. I don't even want to draft them in the first round. I
don't want no offensive lineman. If you're gonna pick up offensive lineman, get them in free agents, just like you just did with Hennessy. Look, I don't want to draft no. This defense needs fucking work. It needs work. I don't want to spend a draft pick on no damn offensive lineman. We've been drafting an offensive lineman for the last 3 years. I don't want no damn offensive lineman.
True.
None. That's just me. I don't want none. I'm not knocking what you're saying, Dan. I don't want to draft no offensive lineman. I just don't.
What do you think they're going to do with that third round pick, though? You think they're going to keep it?
I think it's going to get traded.
What do you think, Vinny?
I don't know. I think they're going to try to move up. I think they're going to try to get Jacob Rodriguez. That's. I think we all want him.
And he ain't going to last to the third round.
I know. And that's why I'm saying second. I think if we get him, I think we'd be really ecstatic to have him. What do you guys think of AJ Epinesa from Buffalo as an edge? Anybody think anything of him? I mean, they got him rated 54 in free agency. I know he was good when he came out, but I don't know about now.
That's like a fifth-round pick or something.
No, he's a free agent.
Yeah, free agent. Would you take him or would you take Joey Bosa? Which one you think would be better?
Joey Bosa, I'd rather take.
Yeah, I don't.
Because I've seen both of them play. So when you asked that question, I started thinking about Joey Bosa. So would you take him or Joey Bosa?
Yeah, they got him as 47, and they got Espinosa as 53. So I guess they rate Bosa better.
A lot of people feel that Bosa will be here.
I don't know. What people think?
I'm saying a lot of people feel that.
What Dan feels different. What do you think, Dan?
Other podcasters feel like he'll be here.
What?
Yeah.
Which player? Joey Bosa?
Yeah, he fits the 3-4 scheme.
What does everybody else think?
I'm just not feeling it with him. It's just
Yeah, I like him. Yeah, get him.
I've seen how Joey Bosa plays. It's not that I don't hate the player. I like what he does. I just think that he's too injury prone. He's had injuries in his career. I don't need another injury player on this team. I need young players, and I think Joey Bosa is getting close to his.
You got a 3-year window. You need to get players now that can do something for you now.
You kind of do have to. I mean, it's kind of pushing everything to this year and maybe not, until next year. But Jesus Christ, another friggin' year of this crap. But it may happen.
The rebuilding has not worked.
But I would love to know, like, I know they're not going to say it, but how nice it would be for them to come out and say, listen, we're building for next year and we're going to do the best we can with what we got now, but we are building this thing and it might take a year or two. But sometimes they don't want to say that. They want to build now. And I don't think that's going to happen, but who the hell knows? We could be number 10 defense next year because we all fell off, right? Our whole defense went to crap all at the same time last year. And like Oscar says, I don't remember what year it was, but he could tell you that the year before with the same players, the year after we were like number 5 or whatever the heck it is. I don't remember exactly, but we went from in our 20s down to like top 10.
2020, we were 30th, and then we went to 7th in 2021.
There you go.
But we got Parsons that year, Vinny. Yeah, it can happen.
It can. Why can't that happen? I mean, is it hard? Yeah, hell yeah. Pause. But it could happen. Let's give it a chance. Let's let this guy do what he can do. I hope, and hopefully we can win. That's all.
To Ultra's point when he said justification for taking a guard in the first round allows you to move Tyler Smith to left tackle, have Guyton compete for right tackle with Steele, draft candidate. I can't pronounce the name and from Penn State. I know what he's talking about. But Tyler Smith was all pro at guard. Why would you want to? I wouldn't want to miss. Having Tyler Smith, BB, and Booker in the middle opens up a whole lot. I don't want to mess that up. That's what opened up a lot of holes for Javonte Williams. I don't want to mess that up. And the thing about Javonte Williams, he's a good blocker. So if Tyler Guyton's still over there, I think we should give Tyler Guyton one more year. If we gave Marston Smith 50 years, we should get Tyler Guyton another year. We gave Marston Smith 50.
So Coyote.
What up, Coyote? What up, KH?
What up, Coyote?
Glad you guys came. Thank you very much. Subscribe, people. Hit them likes and subscribes.
I think this line, this offensive line will be better than what people think next year. That's why I'm fine with keeping Turnstile because he's great in the run. He just got to improve in the pass blocking. So I'm fine with and Javonte Williams helped him out a whole lot last year, both sides. I'm fine with that. I think Eagle Drew said he barbecue chicken. We'll see.
I like what Ultra just said before that, buddy.
Use them both ways. And then he's going to call Silver next week and see if he can work start.
They got enough problems going on over there.
Yeah, I keep doing it.
I just don't want to spend a first round draft pick on them. We need defense, y'all. We need help them.
Boy, you look so worried.
Well, go ahead, knock yourself out.
Yeah, I don't want to spend no first round draft
You're
pick
about to cry
on a offensive lineman, man.
Knock yourself out. Please do.
I just don't want to do it again.
I feel sorry for you now.
Yeah, because I like Audrey's putting in the chat, like he talking about the guy from Penn State. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
Ione.
But see what I'm saying, Lloyd? We should be in the position to be able to do that. If Jerry did what he's supposed to do, we should be in the position to go get. If you imagine we go get a number 1 guard in the first round again, not that we need one or want one, but I'm saying, what would that offense line look like?
Yeah,
or go get number 1 wide receiver in the first round, or Love in the first round. I know we signed. I'm just saying we should have the option to do that. We don't.
That's what my team's done. My team pick up good key players, spent some money, yeah, but that's how you win. You got to spend money. We spent money on a tight end who was amazing. Likely is amazing. Cornerbacks, Edmund. Come on now.
Hey,
You
boy,
gotta
did you
follow the plan.
give Jesse permission to talk? Because I didn't hear you give him permission to talk. I'm just
Well, I
saying.
have permission for you, Oscar.
I'm just saying. I didn't.
I was
You might
lost when he was
change your
talking. I
sport
thought he
there,
talking about
bro.
the Cowboys. I'm like, wait a minute.
Jesse,
What-
go
what-
I'm
change your
talking about what
sport.
I did. I'm talking what my team did.
But Jesse, the best thing that your team did that I like was Isaiah liked it. Your team ain't made major moves neither.
Hey, Laura.
No, we just pick
No
people what we
splash.
need. We're not exactly. You're
It
right.
wasn't splashy. It wasn't splashy. It wasn't even.
It wasn't splashy, but it was necessity.
But are they different? Are they difference makers?
Give it time. We have a new coach, two coaches, head coach. The Sith Empire will show you.
Remember, he's not the one that drafted the Ravens players.
He's
He
excited.
doesn't know how
That's
to
good.
draft.
He should be.
I
It
am
was
happy.
Ozzie.
Make good
Ozzie
use.
was the man that made that team.
We
Who was the
are
other guy,
happy.
Jesse, that you signed?
The punter.
Ricardo.
No.
Ricardo.
No. No, who was
The
Mike
punter, we
Lee?
got a kicker and
Oh, he
everything
has no
else.
idea.
But have you
Sorry.
paid your kicker yet? Oh, by the way, have you paid Aubrey yet?
I'll
I'll
take
wait.
I'll take a second
I li-
round pick
I
all
like the-
day than to pay him. I promise you, I will. I'll take
No,
a
the
second round
fullback.
draft pick right now to this day.
Hey Jesse, if you want Brandon Aubrey so bad, give us a
And
second.
we got one of our most one of our powerful guys in the offensive line re-signed again.
Who, Evan Neal?
You didn't want to keep anybody.
Evan Neal. I don't know why they brought that jackass back. Maybe
No, who
Harbaugh
we
see
talking
something
about?
I don't see.
I didn't know who you meant. I didn't mean that in a bad way. I just didn't know who you meant. Who you talking about?
Lamora.
Oh,
My bad, Grant.
I
I
like
saw
the
you at the
fullback.
last minute.
We
The
needed him
fullback, too, was a good pick.
bad.
Me too. I like that fullback as well.
Yep. And that fullback, a fullback with Scatterbull,
out there.
two-headed monster. God forbid we get Love, three-headed.
Yeah, but you wouldn't worry about handing the ball off to him, but he's a hell of a blocker. My
The he
God.
goes right through it. He blocks like a son of a bitch.
No, he's
Excuse
good.
the
He's
language.
good. No, he's good.
But we're not in no Super Bowl or nothing like that. We're gonna play. We're gonna be competitive and do what we gotta do.
You're going to be last behind.
Okay, when I put my foot in your ass, Vinny, we'll talk about this.
You'll get a receipt. You'll get a receipt.
You get a receipt, and I hear our ching every time I kick you in the ass like
You'll get
Mario
a
Brothers.
Yes.
Oh God. No, you
Love
guys
your
are
brothers.
doing okay. You're doing okay.
Look, we offer him $7.5 million a year. We offer him the highest contract in history for a kicker. If he don't want to take it, if somebody wouldn't sign him,
You can take a-
I'm taking the second round draft pick.
Yeah,
all
go
day.
take a walk.
Yeah, I'm taking the second round draft pick all
I
day.
agree.
You gonna let that kicker walk?
Yeah.
For a second round draft pick, Jesse, you damn right he's gone.
Like I said, Jesse.
Watch the Rams take him. Watch the Rams take him.
Oh,
That'd be
well.
funny as
Give
shit.
us a second
I
round
don't-
pick.
it won't be funny to me. I wouldn't give a damn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
give
me
me a
too.
second
I'll
round
laugh my ass off.
You can. What is everybody thinking here? Everybody would love a second round pick for Aubrey, right? Is everybody on the
I
same
would.
page?
I would.
I hate to say
Right,
it.
Randy,
If
you
Aubrey
too?
wants a lot of money,
It depends on where the second round pick is going to come from. I'll be
Yeah,
honest.
There you go. There's the key. And there lay the
Listen,
key.
he won 2 or 3 games for us last year just with his leg. So
Yeah.
if you take him away and we get a kicker that ain't worth a damn, then we're going to lose 3 more games than we would have won. So
That's right.
it just
Young
depends
Old
on the
Fool's available.
situation.
Yeah, but we might have had a better defense where we wouldn't have to have him kick at the end
But-
of the
Hey, Young
damn
Hulk, who's available?
Well,
Maybe.
you have to
No,
look.
You're right. You're right.
You
right.
have to look at how good have we been good at picking in the second round in the last 5 to 10 years.
I
Think
they'll-
about that for a
Another
minute.
I think they'll trade the second round pick to move
I
up,
hope
though,
so.
Randy.
I mean,
Yeah,
I-
they
that's what we
could.
go by.
They
That's what we
could, but
go by. It's maybe he picks it. Maybe we'll do good, but maybe we'll be in the
But
same
the
boat.
second round has so many players in there, guys.
Yeah, we
That's
gotta
why I'm
pick the right
I can't
one.
wait. Nope,
Can't
that's on
wait.
you.
Maybe
Obviously,
somebody
they
in the
got a
second
bunch of good players in there.
more of a but
Maybe a
Jesse,
second round pick. I know.
Jesse, this is
Fred
a more
Nato.
defensive draft, though. That's the thing.
He loves
Wait a
Pragmato.
minute. Pregnon. I mean Pregnado. What are you doing?
That's
What's
cool.
that, an opera singer? What is wrong with you?
Fuck that guy. Every time I hear you comment, I want to get
Hey,
some
I agree. Hey,
pregnant.
Blue, put that back up by Jimbo. I agree.
Hey,
Dallas
Blue, what's
relies
up,
too
buddy?
much on Aubrey's ability to kick long field goals. They settle at some fourth and short yardage downs when they could be
That's
aggressive
true.
and go for it. Like, as long as my kicker, I just need my kicker to be able to kick 40 yards, and I'm fine. And Aubrey is a great weapon to have. I love Aubrey. But
Yeah, like
if we trying to make you the highest paid kicker in NFL history and you still want more, bro, bye. Push bricks down the street, do whatever you got to do. Deuces.
Damn.
I'm taking my second round draft pick because you're trying to now you just going overboard. And to me,
You're fleecing.
I take it as though you're trying to be too greedy. When we've already made you, we trying to make you the highest paid kicker in NFL history.
Who's this? Who's his man? Who's his agent?
The market for you now, can't nobody say this about fucking Brandon Aubrey. The market for him ain't no damn 10 million.
No, it's about 7.5 if you ask me.
So
Yes.
what I've heard, they've actually offered him that this time, 7.5 million, because you got that kicker that just got paid. He was offered. He got 6 point.
Pete Fairbairn.
Yeah, he got what 6.8, 6.9.
Nobody.
Yes, if I'm not mistaken, he got that.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
And they said that according to what I heard, Brent, from Mike Fisher, he still is not satisfied with what the Cowboys offered him and making him the highest paid kicker in the league ever in history. He wants more. So look. Hey, if you want to go to Tennessee and we can get Tennessee second round draft pick, I'm fine with that. If you want to go to the Raiders, even the Raiders, go to the Raiders. Raiders, go sign them.
And I think one of their
Careful. You might unleash a certain individual if you say his name.
What?
Huh?
Momo. You gonna unleash Momo.
Hey, now if I could get Tennessee or the Raiders pick at second round, I'd take that in a heartbeat because
Yeah.
you're picking at the
That's
top of
fair.
the second round. I'm just
Yeah, that's
talking
fair.
if the Rams sign him at the back of the second round, then that's more of a trade value type thing than anything else. So
Yeah, that's pretty much
Yeah, I'll
true.
agree with that.
but what he's
totally
got to think about as a kicker,
fair.
he's from Dallas. He's from Dallas, so there's no state tax in Dallas. So
Yep.
if he goes to somewhere where there's a state tax, he's going to have to pick up and move his family from somewhere where he's not from and get used to that type of where may have kids in school here. I don't know, his personal life, but he's got to use his head about things like that.
Totally true.
Well, these
Who-
players
who-
He
nowadays
says
are really into
Micah.
their
Do
money.
you think if Micah could change his mind, he would change his mind now? You damn right he would.
I think he would.
Oh God, yeah.
Who is Brandon Aubrey's agent?
Is it Malgada?
Isn't it Mulligata? No, it's
No,
not.
it's not Mulligata.
No, it's not
No.
him.
That's what I'm saying.
I
That's
forget-
what it looked like. It looked like
It's one of the
same
big
trend. I'm
agents,
like,
though. It's one of the big agents.
Todd France.
Todd France.
Todd
And
France,
see,
that's it.
He's trying to be like Mulligata for some reason. I don't know what he got going on, but right now he's had some of the top players to sign for some reason. But I'm sorry, I just don't want to give him y'all. So y'all willing to give your kicker $10 million a year?
hell yeah, give it to him.
No.
Hell no.
But
Well,
I
what are you
mean,
doing? Just fucking kicking the ball? And everybody
No.
else, nah, I'm good.
but
He
if
You
you,
kicks
gotta
it from
go.
how
You
far?
gotta go, Momo.
you ever watch some of these
Momo
kickers,
gotta
though,
go.
you watch and you're like, how the hell is this guy getting paid to even kick? Because they can't kick anything. They missed 3 or 4 friggin' extra points in the game. I mean, he's money on all that stuff. So it's kind of tough, but
Yeah.
you gotta weigh out if you're gonna be able to get another one, because we found them. We found what 2 or 3 in a row like this that we actually went out and was it Chris Bonio, I think, is our kicker that finds all these guys. So he found him. And then I think he found the one before that. So, he can go out and find these kickers. So I don't know if it's, unprecedented that we got to pay him $10 million. I think we could find a kicker for $3 million. that'll do
You
okay.
go to
or-
soccer league, you probably pick one up from there.
Yeah, well, they find them all the time, but that doesn't mean you're going to get a good one. But you know,
Would you do
but I
that?
agree with Randy. If
Would
it's
you do that, Lloyd?
maybe the top 10 of the last of the second
Yeah,
round,
what's
then
that question?
Oh,
that's
oh,
a good pick.
Ultra said, Lord, what if the Raiders called an offer 36, 67, and next year's first to move up to 12 for a wide receiver?
Ooh,
I would take that in a
interesting.
heartbeat. I would take that in a heartbeat
based off the first round draft pick.
Interesting.
because they
I
may
would
be
take it.
drafting first next year.
Yeah, you would have 2 first-round picks for next year too. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh my God!
Good pull, Ultra. That's a good
I would
pull.
do that in a heartbeat.
So you will have still have you still will have this year number 20 first round draft pick. You will have
Correct.
you will have the top second round one of the top second round draft picks. You will have
And
2/3
2/3
and the first round next year.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm
You
taking
might-
it
I think you
because
have
the
to.
Raiders may draft in the top 5 next year, and you may get lucky
They
and
got
draft
enough drafts.
first.
Would you take
There's
that,
a
Oscar?
shitload of drafts.
Would you take that, Oscar?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, see?
Vinny, would you take that, Vinny?
Yes.
Dan, would you take that, Dan?
If Delane's not there at 12,
No. You don't know who's gonna. You don't know who's gonna.
I
be
don't know
there.
who's going to be there, but I'm saying yes.
There's
do
the
it.
Debbie Downer.
Say
There's your
yes,
Debbie
do
Downer.
it. I say yes, do it.
Rock, would you take
No
that,
peer
Rock?
pressure.
Yeah, I'll take that.
If he asks his wife.
Shit, I'm
Yeah, if he
running
asks
for
his wife.
My bad.
Laura said if he asks his wife.
Ask me, say what I say. You know my answer.
No, Jesse, you just want us to fail.
Yeah, Jesse. Facts Ultra, they would have 20, 36, 67, and 92. You're not looking at not just
Yeah, but
just
would
3
the
top
Raiders do that?
picks, but 4 top
Nope.
100 picks.
Yeah, but I don't know if the Raiders would
Not
do that.
happening.
No,
Not
because
happening.
they're more than that away, right?
Well, you don't
Yeah,
know that it's
exactly.
not happening because honestly, if the Raiders could move up to 12, they could take one of the top wide receivers to go with the quarterback and the running back and the tight end, and all of a sudden they got a pretty darn good set of stars at the skill position.
Along with what they signed at defense and the corners and the linebackers, and they still got Max Crosby. Hey,
Yes.
You know what?
No.
That makes a lot of sense now that you say all that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they have a
They
squad.
practically rebuilt their defense.
Not to mention they still got Ashton Genty.
Mm-hmm.
And Brock
the two-
Bowers and
Yeah,
Michael
and the two
Myers
tight
there.
ends they have. And then you got Lemon or somebody, one of the top. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I would do that if I was them. Because what they did in free agency, that's the reason why you would do that.
Yeah,
Ultra, you always come
they
up
got
with
it.
this
They got
crap.
they got a coach that just came off a Super Bowl. So hey, he's going all in right now. That's what you call going all fuck in.
Yeah.
That's true.
If he was to do that trade, they're trying to win now. They're trying to win now.
That's what you need to do. I've been saying that.
No, we can't do that right now, Jesse. We can't afford to offer those draft picks that they're willing to offer.
Jesse's always saying, "Oh, I've been saying that." He never said it.
Okay, Rocky. Are you my secretary? You were worried about your wife beating the shit out of you.
We have
Hey,
that
you,
tape,
Jesse.
Jesse.
Hey,
We have
so-
it taped.
That ain't me. My wife's asleep. Know her place.
If my wife is beating me, it's because we're doing exercise. That's the only reason.
Uh-huh. Mhm.
Well, there's a lot of jokes going on in this thing tonight.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
Let's ask her
It's just-
opinion.
some are true. It's,
This is not a bad take here by Ultra.
get it, Laura.
This is not a bad take either. You would have 20 and 21, plus you have Pittsburgh's second round pick for only 12. I
Uh-oh.
would say do that too.
Dan's decided.
I say do that.
Say it again, Dan.
I said it's only 21 and 53. If the Steelers call you up about 12 that they need a quarterback, you take 21 and 53. You would have 20 and 21. Then you would have 53 and 92. You still would have 4 top 100 picks in this draft.
Especially if all the top players are gone. Yes.
I say do it. I say do that one too.
No, I say it again. Then I was texting. Say it again. Say it again. I missed. I'm sorry.
If Pittsburgh calls Dallas about the 12th pick, and they offer 21 and 53, I'm taking that deal. You still would have 2 first-round picks. You would gain a second-round pick, and you've already got your third-round pick. You would have 20, 21, 53, 92.
Now, the only way I would do that one. Now, I have to see who's available.
Right.
I would have to see who's available before I make that trade. I would have to see, because I'm not. See, the other trade, I got a first round. I got 2. I just gave away a first round draft pick for next year, so I still got 1. I just added another first round draft pick for the 2027 draft, which is supposed to be top loaded. So it's nothing for me to think about when it comes to that one. Plus, I added a second round draft pick and a third round draft pick, so I don't have much to think about that one. But this one, what you said to Pittsburgh, so I'm moving from 12 to 21, and I'm gaining what draft pick?
You gain the 21st pick and the 53rd pick. Plus, you have the 92nd pick, and along with your 20th pick. So you would have 4 top 100 picks in this draft.
Yeah, but this draft is not that loaded when it comes.
It's really not.
So I have to see who's available before I take that pick. Before I take that trade, I that's just me. I have to see who's available before I take that. Because I'm looking at, when it comes to that Raiders pick. When it comes to the Raiders trade, that first round draft pick for next year is really very fucking intriguing. Along with a top second round draft pick, those 2 picks alone is very fucking intriguing.
Yeah, it is.
Because you could take that second round draft pick and that 20th draft pick and move up if you want to. That's the thing about that, because they got one of the top second round draft picks. So you can take that second and that 20 and move up if you so choose to.
Yeah.
And you still got that first round draft pick for next year. Or you could take that second round draft pick and trade it to another team for a good player. It's so many things that you can do with those draft picks that was offered to you from the Raiders, along with you having 2 third-round draft picks too. So it's so much that you can wiggle with what they offer you. So when it comes to what Pittsburgh offers you, a 21, you moving from 12 to 21, and you said they second and third round draft pick, right?
Yeah, you get 53, you get 21 and 53, and you've already got your third from the 49ers. So you would basically have 20, 21, 53, 92. It's 4 picks in the top 100.
Yeah, I have to see who's available on that 12th pick before I do that.
I mean, it gives us a chance to go get Rodriguez too.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Well, I have one to throw in there too. I have one to throw in there. How about if, since we've got so much good sense with the Jets, why? Because the Jets are going to want a quarterback too at 16. You trade your number 12 to 16, and you ask for them for their 44th pick. And then all of a sudden, you've got 16, 20, 44, and 92. And at 44, you can get a damn good player at 44, say Jacob Rodriguez or somebody like one of the safeties, I
actually feel that the Jets will offer you more than what the Raiders offered you.
I think so too.
Well, that's correct. I'm just saying, to get 44, that was our pick, by the way.
It was our pick.
We could get our pick back in the second round just to move back 4 spots. And then all of a sudden, Quentin Williams would have cost you just the first round pick, and that's it.
Sounds good to me.
That
Let's do it. Call him up.
Night, Ultra.
You
Get it
know what?
done.
Okay.
Yes, let's make the deal.
How about this? I'm really gonna throw some fastballs to y'all. I'm gonna really throw some at you.
All right, Ultra.
I'm gonna really throw some.
Why you
The
gonna throw
lane's not
basketball?
there. The lane's not
Okay.
there. You trade back what Brandy said. You get 16 and 44. Jamal McCoy, CJ Allen. You go get maybe
Ryan.
you probably go get another corner since you probably do need depth. And then you go get Jacob Rodriguez.
I'm saying, well, what picks are you talking about?
What, like 16, right? You base like if Delane's not there, let's say if he doesn't fall to you at 16, you get Jermon McCoy, the rookie out of Tennessee.
Where does 16 pick come from?
From the Jets.
Okay.
And then 44, you probably would get Jacob Rodriguez. And then 20, you can probably say, well, let's go get a linebacker, let's go get an offensive lineman, let's go get somebody. Like you can use that 20th pick to trade back, or you can keep it. But you can also say
Jacob Rodriguez.
44, like you get Jacob Rodriguez at 44.
Well, if that's the case, if that was to happen,
We'll take him at 37.
I would have to go out to if that's how it goes, then I would get CJ Allen at 20. I would get Jacob Rodriguez in the second round. And I will move DeMario Overshown back to outside linebacker. And that will be my linebacker crew with DeMario Overshown, Rashawn Gary, and I will have those two in the middle. And I will be set along with McCoy that you said was in the pick. So I would be fine with it. That's me. I would be fine with it.
And you can use that
Well,
third
well-
round pick because then you can use that third round pick to get somebody solid in that round. Like you can say you can go get somebody like a Zion Young from Missouri, somebody like, I don't know, Chandler Rivers out of Duke, somebody like that. Because we do need to fix the secondary and we do need some depth at edge rusher as well.
If that's the case, there, Dan, we'll take him at 37. How you feel about that?
See, with what you said, Dan, once I get CJ Allen, Jacob Rodriguez, and McCoy, if I get those three in the draft, the rest of my draft, everybody else I'm picking up in free agency. I'm filling my roster the rest in free agency, and I'm trading those draft picks for future draft picks. That's what I would do.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's what I would do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically because you're doing it for future picks too. Because next year's draft is supposed to be extremely loaded.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trading.
Telling you, it is.
Well, just say if the Jets come and say, well, we'll give you 16 and 44 for 12, and we'll throw in a second round pick next year because they've got 3 number ones next year. So they're not concerned with a whole lot of what they're going to have. You know what I'm saying? They may throw some extra stuff in there.
Yeah. There's just a lot of possibilities that you can think of when it comes to the draft. It's just a lot.
Jets are in desperation mode. It's like ridiculous already. They're like, we gotta do something. It's ridiculous already.
They're not in desperation mode, Jesse.
No, they're not.
You know how many picks they have, and you see who they signed.
Exactly, but they'll get picks. They'll get picks to get more picks.
They not in desperation mode because they know they ain't got the quarterback for the future yet. They're not in desperation mode. What he's doing right now.
That's what I'm saying. They'll get picks to more picks. They can finagle. They're finagling for next year. You know what I mean?
Didn't you say they were in desperation mode?
They're in desperation mode because they're trying to finagle for next year's picks.
That don't
we'll give you a pick. Okay,
that don't make them desperate though.
Okay.
Well, they've got 3 number ones next year and 2 number 2s and 1 number 3 next year.
Yeah.
So they got plenty of picks.
Yeah.
The reason I'm saying all of this, and I can add on to what I'm saying, as at number 12, we're sitting in a catbird seat. You know why? Because you're going to have the Jets, You're going to have the Steelers, and you might have somebody else want to come up and get Ty Simpson, or they may want to come up and get Lemon. They may want to come up and get Jordan Tyson. So we're actually sitting in a seat where, man, we've got all kind of options. I think teams are going to want to trade up with us big time. So that may throw the pot even sweeter for us.
Mm.
Yeah, that's true. This is very, very true.
Yeah.
You know, like the old saying has always been, Randy, it takes two to tango.
And 3 to disco.
Well, how about one more? How about we go to the Raiders? They want to trade a Max Crosby. They bring Max Crosby to us. We give them number 20, and they give us their second round pick.
Ooh.
We're both moving.
Ooh. Okay.
Then you get that
Crosby in a second for 20.
Did you think they would be willing to give up, take out 20, and we get their second and Crosby?
Crosby supposedly hurt a little bit. You're not going to offer him a lot.
Right.
Jerry does damage goods too.
Well, he said he wasn't going to, but
Hey, he don't have a choice. If they say he's going, he's going.
that's it.
That's his MO. Just saying.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. If they willing to do that, I take it in a heartbeat. I take it in a heartbeat. I most definitely.
Chat's getting lit in here, Lloyd.
You just have to look and see what's going to make us better in the long run, no matter what. I mean, if they don't want to trade an older player, then that's fine. Keep our picks and go at it that way. But I think we're going to get some offers that we can't refuse in the first round for that 12th pick. I just, somebody comes along and says, we'll give you our first this year and our first next year, and maybe throw in a third or a fourth next year. You damn right I take that.
Yeah, because somebody may be willing to overpay for that quarterback.
Exactly, or the receiver that they desperately need. The Jets need a receiver too.
We overpaid for our tight end. Why not?
Well, my heart is stuck on Mansour Delane so much at 12.
Why was Drew banned?
But if he's not there at 12, I would probably consider going get Crosby with 20 and a second. I probably would consider it.
Why don't you just take that 12 and get second round picks? That's the whole place over there with all these players over there in the second round. But I digress. It's all yours there.
That's
Hey,
all
the
right. When
more-
you get old, you repeat yourself. That's all right.
Yeah.
You get old.
I would use this draft to get picks for next year's draft too. Again, I'll go back to what I said earlier. If they don't think that we're going to be ready to win it all this year, then you build for next year and you go hard at next year. That's what I'm looking at.
It's next year's draft is supposed to be the best all time.
There's going to be 7 quarterbacks that are going to probably be taken pretty high next year, meaning all these players are going to fall to teams in the 20s that are going to be drafting like they're in the first round next year.
Oh my God! Yeah, it sounds like
Somebody
it.
like
I don't
Arch
know who the
Manning
players
or
are, but
Dante Moore, or that Sellers kid.
Mm-hmm.
Lloyd,
I know
check
there's a lot of-
your chat. I
lot
think
of
somebody got
quarterbacks
Drew. Somebody blocked Drew.
Yeah, somebody blocked Drew by accident. Can you somebody unblock him?
Yeah.
It said Lloyd.
No, I didn't block him.
It said Eagles Drew was timed out by Lloyd.
I ain't blocked nobody. I ain't got it showing on my phone.
Don't say by Lloyd. Don't say by Lloyd. Yo, stop yelling. Stop yelling.
Wait. I just got a text from Drew said somebody blocked him. I'm like, who blocked you? I didn't block him.
No, it says he was banned and comments were removed. So somebody must have hit it by accident.
I must have.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It wasn't me.
I can't even see chats on my screen no more. I don't know what happened because I don't even.
I'm
see
watching the
chats
screen. I'm watching that. Somebody. That's what I'm saying. Like, whoa, what?
I don't.
What?
Even, I can't even see the chats on the screen no more. I don't know what happened. Hey, I just got a text from Drew saying somebody blocked him.
Yeah, it was an axe. I don't know who did it, but
It was accidental, Drew. That wasn't anybody else.
Bruce said they blocked him for being committed to his wife. What the
Oh, that's so wrong, man. That's so wrong.
That's a
That's
little
not
low.
cool. That's
Hey,
a low.
hey, Drew. It says that I blocked you, bro. I didn't block you. I did not.
Hey,
Block
I think it was. I think it was my daughter by accident. She honestly didn't mean to block him.
That's a lie.
Oh,
it's a habit. Drew's used to it. Don't worry.
Thank you,
I'm
Jesse.
kind of like it, but
Oh, Drew's used to it. He's used to it. He don't mind. Oh
Drew,
shit.
I'm sorry if I accidentally did. I'm sorry.
oh wow. Oh wow.
you have done well, my niece.
You should be, Jesse. You should be sorry, Jesse.
It's crazy.
Sorry for what? I ain't do nothing. I'm
On
just
my
sitting here.
screen, on my screen, I can't see nobody's chest, but I can see it on my. I just put it up on my phone. I can see everybody's chest, but I can't see it on my screen.
Hey, I'm looking at chats. That's what everybody's saying. Like, what?
But I can see it right here on my phone. I can't see it on my screen. All the chats just disappeared. I can't see none of them. But I just pay attention to them on my phone. I don't know Blue. If Blue's still here, he might be able to see it, but I can't see it.
Yeah. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, y'all?
What's up, Theo?
Yeah, no, I believe that was me on accident, you guys. That was totally me on accident. I was running through the chats, and yeah, it was me. I think it might have been me.
You are the weakest link.
It's okay, man.
It's all right, Blue.
No, I just want you guys to know because no one's confused. I made the mistake.
No,
It's all right. It's okay.
All right. Yeah, I'm
You're
just
good.
letting you guys know. All right.
My boy Blue, y'all. Hey, he a soldier. He a soldier over there.
Facts.
He a soldier over there. I get it to Blue, man. So everybody's chat. I'm just reading on my phone. Momo said the Illuminati did it.
Illuminati did it.
Wow, Momo.
I wish it wasn't Momo.
My goodness. Wow.
Momo said the Illuminati did it. He crazy.
Oh wow.
CZ said he's still blaming. CZ said he's still blaming me.
Oh.
All right, CZ, always bring the brother, right?
Jesse, shut your ass up, bro.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't do it, CZ.
Keep nursing that beard, Jesse. Keep nursing it.
That's the
Nurse this, Vinny. Nurse this.
I was faster. I'm faster.
The only time y'all gonna see Lord block anybody if I see somebody in here getting personal. That's the only time I'll block. But all chats are welcome here.
Everybody's welcome here.
That's the only time I'll block somebody if you're getting personal or I feel you being racist in any type of way, form, or fashion. Other than that, I don't care about.
No, I was scrolling up and there's three little dots and I'm trying to like scroll through and I actually hit it. And I didn't mean to hit nothing like that. I'm going through the chats right now and trying to like highlight it so you guys can read it.
No,
But,
Blue, you
that's
good.
all
You
I'm
ain't got
doing.
to explain it, man.
You good, Blue? You good.
We already know. What
We
you
a
got
work in
going on.
progress.
Wait a minute, just hey, do can you still see the chat, Blue, on the screen?
Yeah, I see everything, my guy. I'm seeing
I can't
everything.
see nothing.
You don't
I
see
can't
nothing
see-
on your
I
comments or
can't-
nothing on the right hand side?
Nope, I can't. It's all black. All
Oh,
I
wow.
see, if I
Well,
see anything,
refresh
it's
your
in
screen
the
then.
phone.
Refresh your screen and come back in.
Oh, I can because Blue has access.
Yeah,
y'all.
you're good. So
I
you're
can
good.
leave and come back. Let me do that.
Kick him out, Blue.
So I hear we have a
Ow.
little optimism down
We'll
south
allow
of
him to
Dallas,
come back.
eh?
What was
I'm
that, Theo?
hearing optimism in Dallas.
Yes,
Is
sir.
this true?
Yes, sir. We do.
Good. I'm glad that you can have optimism, so I can destroy it in the middle of the season. It's one of my
Oh, Theo, as Cowboy fans, we don't worry about somebody who's never been to the Super Bowl.
Oh,
Yeah, and I don't worry about people who haven't been to the NFC
Wow.
Championship game in 30 years. So,
But we
Well,
have
Good
been to
night,
8 of
Leo.
them.
Good night,
But we have
Leo.
been to 8 of them.
Oh, I get it,
you
y'all. I
can't
can see
win.
now. I can
Theo,
see
quit
now.
while you're ahead.
Yeah, I can
You
see
know, you're
now.
not going to be
Hey,
able to win this.
hey, Leo. Good night, Leo. Have a good night. Thank you.
hey,
And I saw
Good night,
all
Gracie.
8, by the way. I saw all 8 of them.
congrats, Randy.
I see my
Thank you.
4.
We're in the
Hey,
same boat.
Theo, I'm gonna tell you something. I was pulling for y'all 2 years ago, and y'all let me down. So I can't just
Oh,
blame it
trust
on the
me.
Cowboys.
Totally
There
true.
was a lot
Again.
of drinking 2 years ago.
That's when they played the Eagles, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I was pulling for them too.
But
I
yes,
mean,
we have
No,
optimism.
we weren't playing
Washington,
the
too.
Eagles in 23.
They should have been fucking
23
healthy.
was San Fran
Yeah, that
No,
was
in
it
the
San
was,
Fran.
championship
it
game.
was
Yeah, that
last
was
year.
San
Yeah,
Fran.
yeah.
And we somehow blew a 17-point lead. Still
Well, I was
not
pulling for y'all
sure how
both
we did that.
years. Yes, I was
Yeah.
pulling for y'all both years.
As long as they're playing the Eagles, I'll root for them.
Hey, CZ,
Yeah.
stop that shit, CZ. It wasn't me.
It could be worse. You could be a Cleveland fan and never been to a championship game.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
wasn't
true
me.
that.
Oh.
Devoted.
Trust me. Randy, that's the one thing I'm thankful for every day. Thank God I'm not a Browns fan.
Well, and I'll say this for every fan: if you've stuck by your team that long and you've done things that well, you deserve to be a fan because you've been a fan through thick and thin.
Hey, I was 4 years old when we went 0-16. I know what the depths of despair are. Trust me. I've seen them.
I feel
You
for
were
you
watching
guys.
football at 4 years old?
Yeah, 4 years old when we went 0-16.
I don't even know what fucking football was at 4 years old. I was just playing with friggin' G.I. Joes and shit. And burning ants and the friggin'
Is that when y'all had like Perriman as the wide receiver?
Shit.
Yeah, I
Vinny,
think
I
so.
remember.
Kitna as quarterback.
Vinny, G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu action.
Was it Scott Mitchell at
Yes,
quarterback?
I remember running around in the backyard in 1965 being Don Meredith.
Hey, to be honest with y'all, Scott Mitchell.
I was 5.
Scott Mitchell was
Yes.
the first quarterback I seen throw sidearm. Scott Mitchell for the Detroit Lions was the first quarterback I seen throw side like that shit that what fucking Patrick Mahomes be doing throwing sidearm. I saw Scott Mitchell do that with the Detroit Lions. I'd never forget it.
Yeah, I was there for some high times and some low times.
Wow.
I was there for when Megatron retired. I cried that day.
I remember when Megatron was recruited.
A lot of
You
great
weren't there
players.
with Barry Sanders then, right? Or
So
Amazing. He was amazing.
say it
That
again.
was amazing
I was
player.
after Sanders.
What, you got to say it again. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I was after Sanders.
Okay. Yeah.
But I
Jesse
know
was right.
the legend of Barry.
He was the best running back I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Plus you had Golden Tate too. Plus you had him.
Yeah, Dan, I looked at if you look at the 2014 Lions roster, there could have been a case for Detroit going to the Super Bowl.
Could have been.
But we were facing the local menace at the time. I'm not sure if you know him too well. His name was Aaron motherfucking Rodgers.
Yes, I do.
Rodgers.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
I don't think I know that guy.
Hey,
I know Aaron, but
I
not the
have no clue. Who the
motherfucker.
fuck is
hey,
he?
wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where, Randy? Where's
The
Laura?
sad part is I feel that Detroit wasted Barry Sanders. They kept taking and not giving him the ball when they got to the goal line. I never
Yeah.
understood that. I never understood it.
Randy, where's Laura?
He could have been the greatest of all time. And he
Yeah,
pretty
I
much
think-
is. Other than
can't
yardage, he pretty much is.
Randy
And
can't
if
hear
he
me.
would have played as long as Emmett, he would have
Yes.
surpassed that.
Randy, can you hear me,
Emmett would have
Randy?
played another
Can you imagine
2-3
if he had played
Randy,
behind
Randy,
Emmett's line? Could
Randy.
you
Come on,
imagine
Lloyd's
if he
trying
had
to
played
talk.
behind
Randy.
Emmett's line?
Randy.
Randy, can you hear Lloyd? Randy, can
Can
you
you
hear
hear me?
Lord?
Can you hear me? Can you
Yes.
hear me, Randy? Can you hear me, Randy?
That's a no.
No, he can't hear me. Tell him to put
Randy, come back.
I didn't hear anything.
Leave and come back.
Reset.
because I want
Randy, leave and come back real quick. There you
because I
go.
want to get his message to
Yep.
to Laura. That
The other
that Drew
thing
just
too,
texted me.
fellas, though, is you know of Barry Sanders because he was on Detroit. As much as Detroit has been a terrible team, you wouldn't know these players because they weren't on the Detroit Lions.
Well,
Like,
the
if Barry-
Cowboys used to play.
I saw
the
him in
Detroit Lions
college.
every Thanksgiving. That was the game.
Yeah,
that was the game.
Yeah, and we always lost. We still always lose at Thanksgiving. That's the one game we have, except against the Bears and Eberflus. That we can win.
Well, he
I
on
saw
the
him in
49ers
college there.
He on the 49ers team now, so
Theo.
you'll probably be able to beat him then too.
Yeah, he's on the 49ers
Yeah,
this time.
gentlemen, I haven't. It's going to be great if the Lions get to the championship game against the Niners. We're going to win because they have Eberflus, and he's going to save that timeout for next year. It's going to be great. I have it planned out.
Hey, Barry Sanders had some of the best footwork I've ever seen from running back.
Oh my God.
I've seen him juke people, the whole defensive line in the backfield. And
Two step. He would two step people like crazy.
Yeah.
He had the moves and he had the speed to outrun people too.
Yeah.
So he was great.
Yep.
Yeah, the
I remember seeing him in
2014
college.
Lions. Yeah.
Who did he
The,
play for,
2014
Jesse?
I forget who he played, but I remember seeing him as a kid. When I was young, I saw him play. They said he kept mentioning him.
Oklahoma.
ESPN.
Oklahoma State. Yeah.
They used to play it on ESPN. I used to catch that. I'm like, damn, he's good.
Oklahoma.
What up, Troy?
Troy.
Randy,
Hey,
can you hear me
Troy,
now,
what's up,
Randy?
buddy?
What up, Troy?
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, I'm
Can you
back
hear
now.
me?
What's going on?
Oh,
Yeah.
so what I was doing, I was trying to ask you what Laura was at.
Oh, she got a little bit embarrassed about thinking that she had cut and drew off by accident and got off.
No, it's fine. I just wanted to read her what Drew texted me. He said
It was blue.
he said he texted me. He said it's all good. Tell Laura we good. And yes, I am used to being blocked and kicked.
No, because I said Drew don't mind because he's used to getting blocked.
That's messed up.
He's used to it. He knows.
Oh hell!
Going good.
So I take it we're all pretty happy with the moves each of our teams have made so far.
Amen.
So far, I mean, I
far,
hope we can do more.
We could
At
do
this
more,
point.
but we're happy at this point.
Well, good.
Hey,
Good.
hey, Randy. Drew said he put in the chat. He said, "Randy, please tell her she and I are good. I know it was an accident, brother."
Okay, she's standing right here. She said thank you.
All right.
What up? What up, Tim?
What up, Tim?
Hey, Tim Panel.
Hello, everyone. God bless. United strong in Jesus' name. Hallelujah. Amen.
Amen.
Facts.
Troy said, "Good chat tonight, Lord."
Appreciate it, Troy.
It was a good chat.
Always.
We talked some good football.
You've
Jimbo
been
said,
getting a
"Yeah,
lot
it's
of
an
lot of
accident."
likes. You've been getting a lot of views too. Them short ones you're doing now are pretty good too.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That's blue.
That's all blue. I got some shorts, but the one I let you hear, Dan, I haven't posted yet because it's for some reason it's not connected with it's not connected together. So I have to because Dan had made a good point and I let him hear it. So I have to post that short, and for some reason it's not giving Blue access to it. So I'm gonna have to post it. I probably post
Night,
it.
Momo.
What's happening?
Yeah, remember I told you that I actually created some shorts from the StreamYard
Oh yeah, yeah,
on
yeah. I didn't see
Safari.
him. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it ain't giving you access to it for some reason, but I still got to pull it up on my laptop. So I'll probably post it tomorrow because it actually
Pay attention.
like singled out Dan in one of them. It created 4. One of them is singled out Dan, and I want to post it because Dan had a great point in it. So I let him hear it when after it was created. Remember, I let you hear it, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
What video? What video was it? And I can actually check
What
it out.
video was that?
I don't remember. I don't remember. I just clicked on something, and it was based off when I had StreamYard pulled up on Safari. I don't like Safari, and it was
No, it's better on
Safari.
Google Chrome. But
Yeah. This one right here is on Google Chrome where I'm at now. I got everything. That's why on Safari I couldn't. My mic for some reason nobody could hear me. Like I had to redo everything.
Damn, pause. Not you. Look what George says. I want to make a movie with Jesse. Oh my god. What kind of
I'm not
movie is
even
that one?
gonna say nothing with that one. That's a what? That's
Hey,
a restraining order. That's a restraining order, Georgie. That's a restraining order for you.
We can make it happen. We can make it happen.
Laura, you didn't do it. You didn't,
Yeah, make it happen. You're not gonna like the end
Hold
of
on,
it.
Jesse. Hold on, Jesse.
You didn't kick Drew. It was CZ. CZ kicked Drew.
Was it CC?
Yep, it was CZ.
Yeah.
Oh,
Blue, how you feeling tonight?
Telling y'all it was CZ.
I feel all
Blue,
right.
how you
I feel
feeling?
all right.
You don't sound
I
it.
feel okay.
Well, I hope you feel better, brother.
Thank you.
I'm surprised he on here talking.
Me too.
Stop talking. Get in there. Stop
Yeah,
playing.
no, I'm trying to relax, but I'll go back out.
Yeah, but Momo says something to you, Blue.
No, Momo left.
Oh, what do you
No,
say?
it says be
said good
careful,
night.
Blue. It's part of Illuminati. Good night.
Oh, that's right, baby. That's right. No, I'm playing.
Well, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, it's not gonna be one of those 4, 5, 6, 7 hour live streams tonight, y'all.
That means the Trump is about to come up.
Yeah.
We didn't talk good talk tonight.
Yeah.
I like how we talked football tonight, and everybody was able to give their opinions and their points. We talked football tonight. Other than Momo coming in, y'all already know how he is when he come in, But we talked football tonight. We talked about our boys tonight. Guess what, y'all? We're gonna save some for tomorrow live stream because I will be on live tomorrow. I'm gonna be on earlier tomorrow though, y'all. I was helping my wife with her live stream tonight, and I went out and did a little DoorDash to get extra money because we're in the process of moving. So it was a lot of things that I was doing on today, and my wife, she did a live stream, her live to sell some of her products and things of that nature. For those who like Stanley Cups, my wife got 1,001 Stanley Cups that she sell. She got a lot of all her shit is women's stuff. So men, please don't try to come in and think you're gonna be able to. I got to CZ. I most definitely will. I'm off today and I'm off tomorrow, and I just been busy working and stuff like that. So that's why I haven't even done it. But she got a lot of women products, y'all. So for those women who are interested, your wives, everybody's wives, that's interested in her things, purses and hats and fucking muumuus. I don't know if y'all wear muumuus, but she
my wife's hooked up with that. When I told her about the moo, she's like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, oh boy, here we go.
Yeah.
What kind of moo do you wear, Jesse?
I don't know, but I'll send you the one I got. I'll send you the one I got, Randy.
Oh, Drew.
He said tucked in or tucked out.
Drew, I'm about to get ready to end the live stream, Drew. So check in tomorrow. But yeah, I'm finna get a panel a chance to say their last words, and like I always do. There's always some motivational at the beginning and some at the end, y'all. That's what we do. So let's start. We're gonna start tonight. Dan, give us your last words, Dan. Hey, and for those who's on the panel, y'all stick around afterwards. We'll be leaving too soon. We're sticking around afterwards. Y'all know how we do it. Just like the family thing. Y'all know how we do it. Dan, give us your last words tonight, Dan.
Well, as for the Cowboys' sake of things, we're building in the right direction. We like the moves so far that we made, but we're not done yet. I think we got something up of our sleeve. And as I always say to the panel, each and every day, spend time with the loved ones that you have, because you may ever get to see them again. And I've always said this, keep your prayers out for everyone that are doing out there with the stuff that's going on the East Coast. Prayers out for the men and women out there, the soldiers fighting for us and keeping us safe.
Okay, y'all. Good words, Dan. Good words, Dan. Hey, before we move to the next person, y'all, we started off tonight. Last live stream, we ended the live stream with 252 subscribers. We got 262 subscribers tonight at the end of this live stream, y'all.
Moving on.
Outstanding.
Outstanding.
Yeah. So we getting up there. We getting up there, y'all. We getting up there. Jesse, give us your last words, Jesse.
First of all, hit them likes and subs, guys. We're bringing this thing as family, all of you. Everybody insults me. Oh, some people insult me. It's okay. It's banter. I don't mind. Yes, my teeth, whatever you want to do. But we all love you, and we want you to keep coming in here because this is a house of family. Okay? We brought this shit together for you. Eagle, Giants, Momos, and the Dallas Cowboys. But I want you guys to know we all love you. Subscribe, come here, spread the word. There's a place of love. And let the games begin. Go blue. And one more thing. Prayers to my brothers and sisters, including my nephews who are over there serving. All right? Bless.
Good words, Jesse. Theo, what you got for us, Theo?
I want to thank everyone here for enjoying the game of football with us here on the panel and with your loved ones, perhaps, if you choose to share it with them. I want to say thank you to all the brave men and women who are overseas fighting for us today. I would also like to say that the Detroit Lions, I feel like, have made some stellar moves. We're not done yet. And if you haven't already today, folks, please do a good deed. It may not affect you personally today, but it may affect someone else. And if you can make their day a little bit better, that by extension will make your day a little bit better. Thank you for joining us.
Good words, Theo.
Good work, Theo.
Good work.
Vinny,
Theo.
what you got for us, Vinny?
Everybody stole my thunder. Everything everybody said is all facts. Everything is subscribe, hit likes, prayers to everybody. And like you said, you never know what anybody's going through. So try to be a little kinder to people. It's not easy, I know, but just, be the best part of yourself and just try to push that forward, because there's too much hate. Everybody hates everybody. Everybody hate, team, whatever. And that's fine. But when it comes to personal, please don't do that. I mean, I'm not into that either. So just let's move on and build this channel and prayers to everybody. And Cowboys are winning the Super Bowl again. I'm just going to let you know that. We don't even have to play any games. We're winning the damn Super Bowl. Just hand us the trophy and let's move on. Have a nice night. Beautiful dreamer. You had your say, Jesse. Shut up.
Randy, what you got for us, Randy?
I just want to say I'm sending prayers out to the innocent men, women, and children that are losing their lives over there. That has nothing to do with what's going on between us, Israel, and Iran. It's a shame that this is happening at this time and day, but I just hope prayers that people make it safe out of there. My daughter left today, and she couldn't tell me where she's going, but I know she's going over there. So prayers for everything, you know.
I know, Randy.
Hit those prayers up, guys.
Get those prayers up.
Prayers
y'all.
up, guys.
Put some prayers
Please.
emojis in the chat, y'all, for those who here. Rock, what you got for us?
It was a great show. I mean, everybody was on point. You know, I'm glad that everyone's doing great. NFC everywhere. You know, Theo's team. We just gotta, keep focused, believe in our team. The whole point is, to move on up and get better. Prayers to everyone, in the war, in the world. I mean, a lot of people don't know, but it's a spiritual battle too. So, that's why Lloyd puts these inspirational in the beginning, because you never know. Just like you said, you may be having a bad day. You come in here and you hear that inspirational, you hear us talk. I mean, we're all brothers and sisters. We're here, like I said, I'm not trying to go, biblical or nothing, but Yeshua loves everyone. Yahweh loves everyone. So, we all here, brothers and sisters. So respect to everyone. Also, like what Vinny was saying, respect. If someone else likes another team, respect what they love. We're not here to hurt nobody. We're here to be family, and just keep it pushing and do great things. I mean, I love everything we've been doing. So I'm actually really happy that everyone's getting along. The Momo over there, we still love you, brother, but coming in hair hot, I don't know. Sometimes you try to steal our little thunder and change this up now, but we still love everyone. So good job,
still
everyone.
love
Good
you,
job,
Momo.
Pano.
Good one, Rock. Oscar, what you got for us, my guy?
Yes, brother. I don't have much to say. Everybody just pretty put it much into perspective. What Theo said was really great too. But like you said, you never know what the other person's going through. I got a couple of personal messages today from somebody that's going through something. I'm not going to put the person's name out there because that's not for me to do.
Right.
But we reached out, and the person gets on people's nerves on the chat. So a couple of people turned their backs on him, including myself. But I reached out to him, and he's going through some stuff. So you never know when somebody's reaching out. So we might take it as they're being a little bit overboard or being a pain in the ass or for whatnot, but sometimes that's to reach out for attention for some reason. So when people do that, let's not look at like they're being overbearing or hurtful, or maybe they're just looking for attention. And that's exactly what this person was looking for. And I'm glad I reached out to him, and he loves the channel. He mentioned every one of us on the channel, and I send him our love, and I speak to him 2-3 times a week. And he just doesn't, sometimes he thinks he's overbearing, but I explained to him it's okay with being overbearing. It's all in good fun. So he was back on the chat tonight, which he wasn't for a couple of days. So I'm glad it made a difference. So you might not think what we do here, like I said, it's family first, football second. And, at the end of the day, you never do. Just by accepting somebody in, just say hello. It makes a big difference in that person's life. It might not mean nothing to you, but it does to them. So let's just keep doing it. Keep it all together, like Theo said, and everybody said. Great words by everybody, and just keep it going, and let's see what we can build. Because once comes September, we're going to be all killing each other again. So let's just enjoy it while we can. That's all I got to say.
Good words, Oscar. Good words. Hey, it ain't much more for me to say, y'all. That's why I love this panel. That's why I love the chat. That's part of this family. Because this just what I said from the beginning. It's just what we created here, y'all. We always end the show on a high note. Yeah, we talk our sports. We debate our sports. We don't always agree on our sports, but when it all boils down, we always come back to this point. It's all about family, y'all. And like they said, you never know what a person is going through. A lot of people use sports channels or YouTube or Facebook, whatever thing, social media, dealing with social media. They use it as a getaway to get away from everyday life. A lot of people use sports to get away from everyday life. A lot of people. So you never know what anybody might be going through. You never know. And that's why this channel was created, y'all. I've always wanted to have a channel. Didn't know it was going to be this type of channel. This wasn't the expectations I had because I love sports, and it was always about talking football, about Cowboys football. But as time went on, this is the vision that was shown to me, and it's here. It's here. I love everybody on the panel. I love everybody in the chat. We all a family. And if you need us, reach out to us. Don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're here. We're here. I've been through things. Rock has been through things. Dan has been through things. Vinny has been through things. Jesse, Oscar, Theo, Randy. We all have been through things. We're here for each other. In spite of this football thing, just like Oscar said, football is second. Family is first. Our lives are first. Family is first. We care about each other. We care about you guys in the chat. So always remember that. That's why our motivational speeches spoke at the beginning, and that's why the panelists say their piece at the end for that reason. Because anything, you have to realize the smallest sentence, the smallest word could make somebody's day. It could be something that they needed throughout their day. And that's what we're here for. This the type of environment we created, and this is the type of environment that's gonna always be. Ain't nothing gonna change, y'all. Ain't nothing gonna change. This is how we are, and this is how we're gonna be. We appreciate everybody. We appreciate everybody, and we will be live again tomorrow. But until then, let's go with it. Y'all already know how we do. The support. We appreciate everybody that has took time out of their night to be here with us and talk football. We appreciate everybody, y'all. We love you guys. I might not say it all the time, but I know I puts it in the chat. I know Rock puts it in the chat. I know Benny and Randy. Everybody puts it like, we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. We always here, y'all. This is a family-oriented channel. That's what we have. Hey, y'all, until next time, though.